Well, you know what they say.
And hello, my friend.
Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. I think is the way the saying goes.
Ed says he's first.
Oh shit! I just did that on live.
I look for the saying goes. It says he's first, but it either isn't available
Shut
or
up,
can't
Google.
be played right now.
You must be
You
important.
know, to me, it's just scary having that kind of thing in the house.
I got two of them in here. I got the Google and the other.
No way, really.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got both.
here.
I got one for free and one for like half price. So it was a good
What's up,
deal.
Sean, buddy?
There was a pretty cool joke going on at one time about, I don't know if it was Siri or Alexa, it doesn't matter. They're kind of the same. Anyway, this couple were talking in their living room and I don't know about whatever. And then they laugh. And then Alexi laughs. And so they say, oh, so I shot her. You know, obviously she was listening in, you know, it's just weird. Getting ready for work, man. That gotta suck.
What do you mean getting ready for work, brother? I've been working all day. Look at that.
Did you work all day, Mike?
Look at
Fuck no, he didn't work all day.
that. I ain't working days, brother. Well,
Okay, I didn't know.
Smoking plenty and printing lots.
Okay. Yeah, I worked a full day today, actually. I didn't want to. I was ready to bail, and the boss said, oh, no, you got stuff to do. I'm like, damn it.
Off at $6 an hour. 6 of these coming off the bed every hour.
Oops. I forget about this.
Print.
Popping out the chat.
Yeah, shutting my camera off when I do things that are unsolicited.
Oh, I gotcha.
It might seem inappropriate to some people. I think I picked them all back up. I dropped them all over.
Yeah, the thing is, there is always something inappropriate to some people.
Baduga.
I generally don't care, but this is Mike's channel, so I'll try. Hey, Baduga.
Lewis, hey, brother. Baduga.
I'll leave the screws part out. I was going to take the screws out, but
It's a cool name. It probably means American suck in Portuguese or something.
I forgot that I don't have OSD with this through Betaflight. So I got to go into this damn thing, pull that whole thing apart, and get the darn camera connector remote plugged in, Rob, on that camera so that I can set my OSD up on the camera for voltage. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I got nothing. That's the advantage of buying the vision board for that darn Power Cube stack, is that you get the OSD that comes with it, which ought to be cool. The way TVS is talking, everything's going to be connected. So if that power board's connected with the vision board, this, that, and the other thing, everything will be straight through goggles. Like you'll be able to program that entire quad through the goggles pretty much through TVS that way, supposedly. That'd be cool.
I have a new nickname for Baduga.
Uh-oh.
That cat better stay off the roof of my birdhouse or I'm going to kick his butt. Well, my aviary, I should say.
Yeah, I hate that. My cat always picks on the shit I'm trying to attract. We were walking down this road over here. You guys have seen me fly on it a bunch. There's like a road and then a ditch next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking down the road and my cat's walking next to me. And these two birds, these two little yellow and black birds, just little tiny fuckers, come zipping over. They were that high off the ground and they come down over the ditch onto the road and accidentally passed over my cat. And my cat reached up and caught one. I mean, I'm like, damn it, Runa. And she like spits it out, and the bird kind of flops off, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He's like, I was just playing.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat was sorry.
Yeah, well, she didn't want to get in trouble because I always yell at her when she brings me the little songbirds. I'm like, you won't hunt these goddamn doves, and you won't hunt the blackbirds or anything like that, but you pick on these little tiny songbirds.
What's going on, rigor mortis?
So I yelled at her, and she let it go. Of course, it was already wounded.
Yeah, it sunk its fangs into it. The bird's probably gonna be dead in a day.
Oh yeah, if not sooner. Yeah. So rigor mortis.
How you doing, Rigger? Oh, flying a tiny hawk. That's cool.
Crazy windy up here and cold again, man. We had like snow yesterday.
Yeah, it's cold here too. My feet are cold. Let's see what the temperature is.
Like 20-mile-an-hour winds with gusts of more than that today. It's been crappy for the last few days.
How's my battery so low? It's 68 here.
See, it's cold there too. You can tell it's cold. Look at that. He's bundled up. He's got 2 shirts on and everything.
I know, man. Isn't that crazy? The wind's blowing pretty good, though. It's at 16 mile an hour. We got a northeaster going on now.
Man, it's cutting it on this filament.
You're like in Pacific Northwest or something, Rigger. What have you got in your arm?
Get sick, let me know.
Yeah.
Hello, little one.
Drainage.
Wave. He's not going to wave.
We're not.
That's because she's a rebel. That's why.
Oh, British Columbia. Okay.
She's a rebel.
I always heard, Rigger,
Cold as BC.
that British Columbia was the warmest province in Canada. That's what I've always heard, I guess, because the Pacific Ocean helps moderate everything.
These are the ones I started printing.
So what are those?
These are for like the back of your head, for the elastic straps off those masks. So if they're not rubbing on the back of your ears all the time.
Ah.
Ear savers are calling them.
I don't want to hear nothing about anybody's weather.
Superhero mask here on them.
I wonder if you could. Probably wouldn't see anything but whitewash.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Suzuki.
Oh.
You guys see that?
Oh, there's that crazy guy.
What's going on, Eric?
What up? What up?
It's cold though. Watch out.
Yes.
See, he's been hibernating too, Ed. He forgot winter's over. You're supposed to shave that shit off now.
I already did one.
Oh, you did. Oh, look, there he goes. I was just going to say, it looks like he cropped a lot off the top there, you know?
Where'd Eric go? I swear I've seen him in here. I haven't had that many beers.
Right? Where did he go? Boop.
He's gone.
I hear him.
Gone like a fart in the wind. There he is.
He's back.
Sorry, guys. I bumped the cord.
Oh.
I am Michael. Cheers to you and Till as well.
Michael McReynolds. Suzuki Vlog, welcome in. I'm not Suzuki floating around on
Excuse me.
YouTube today or whatever. She's over there, I believe, in Japan.
I'm giving you some watch time, Mike.
Sweet.
Rigor mortis, it's been 70 degrees here.
Oh,
We've had 50, 60, 70 degree days, and then the next day you got like 6 inches of snow.
Hershey Crazy meets fishing junk. I can actually go one step farther.
You gotta remember to do that.
I got
Right.
another one.
Man, I forgot to get cigarettes rolled before the stream. I must have got chatting and smoking and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm cutting in on your prep
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Ain't I?
I got playing with that Oblivion. That's what it was. That's what stalled me. I was getting ready to go roll cigarettes, and you came in, and I sat down and brought in, and yeah.
Son of a butt.
You got to quit wiggling around over there, Eric. Oh. You're keeping me busy, brother.
Yeah, it must be it's time to get a new camera because I didn't even bump it that time. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sound fine. Well, as fine as you can sound, anyway.
Trying to get some other guys in here.
Well, as fine as you can
Oop.
sound,
Oh, there's Ed.
Yeah, Mitch is hogging up the streamers again. I don't know. They like hanging out with the old guy. His philosophy. Maybe it's a cigar smoke or something. I don't know.
What old guy?
Who
Old
the
guy
heck?
on drone. Mitch.
With Poots in the studio? No,
Oh, yeah, he is an old guy.
Old guy on a drone. Mitch.
Oh, yeah. I seen
Yeah,
him.
this is all
He
right.
goes on at 6 o'clock my time, and we start at 7. But he also does Sunday nights, and I think he's doing like a Monday night. And all these retired guys got too much time on their hands for YouTube, and us guys that got to work for YouTube are having struggles to get on here. And oh well, it's not like YouTube's gonna make me money, so I don't worry too much. Jonathan, what's going on, brother? Welcome in.
I was going to ask you when are you going to start monetizing?
I don't have the watch time. I
That's
got the
crazy.
subs and everything else. I'm just waiting on the watch time.
And so you got to have that by now. Like you got to have that watch time.
I don't have watch time. I don't know why. I mean,
Start to hit up.
you'd think it'd go by the time if they went by the time that I spend watching freaking YouTube, I'd be like blown out, man.
Hey, Mike, hit up Rulin Tunisian, that guy. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right.
But I go over there and I don't catch them on my so many of the videos or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, hit him up.
I don't want to complain and brag about it or bug about it or anything. I don't worry about it. I just say hell with it. Monetize just means they can send me money and I get what? 1 cent per hour of ad time or some shit? I don't know. Not a lot of ad time that they're going to give you as far as money. So it gives me a button down there. People can send me donations. You need a PayPal, people? I can give you that. That ain't no problem. We can do, I know that sound.
I told Mike, but we're going to start selling this kind of stuff online. We're going to start making. This is what I'm doing with my channel. I'm going to be making this kind of stuff and putting it in little bottles with labels and selling it online. So
Told you it was going to be close, Rob.
make some
Under the filament right there, bro.
make some beard wax. I know how to make some really good beeswax beard wax.
Yeah, I need some mustache wax.
I make it. I got some actually.
Hell yeah. I've been thinking about doing that for a while. I've been letting it get thicker and thicker to see if it's going to hold. I think it's actually doing pretty good with the darkness up where I want it and everything. So I keep it separated.
I don't know if you can see it, but that's all natural. It's got a citrus smell to it. It's made out of beeswax.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you saying anything?
Yeah. It's this camera. Must be it's mad at me.
You better get out a toothbrush and clean that thing.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I tell you what, I got 2 USBs on the front of my computer that my spare hard drive go into. And if I bump those the wrong way, they'll come disconnected all the time on me. That's because I banged on them too. They stick out of the front. I hit them too many times, dropping shit or this or that there. Yeah. I'm going to have to take out the front cover and fix it someday.
Carlos is here. What's up, Carlos?
I'm gonna back out because I have to refresh it. That's the only way to get back.
And that's how we do it. That's how much filament I had left in that roll.
Nice.
Run it to the end, boys. That goes in this box now. That goes for the 3D pen. So I can print with 3D. It'll do TPU, PLA. This thing will even do ABS. That's pretty intense. Pretty slick. Pick that up for a giveaway or something like that somewhere on one of these tech channels. It was 3D Tech or something like that. Guy does printing and stuff. He's giving it away one night. I was like, oh, cool.
There we go.
Come on. Oh, where's that dark blue roll? Go for that. Finish that roll off now. That should take a few. There ain't much left of there. Ain't gonna print too many big projects with it. You might as well use it up on little ones.
Okay, so Eric left us again, I see.
Yeah, he's trying to get back in, but I'm not paying attention, so.
There he is.
Yeah, I blew the USB port out a few times, so hopefully that might work. I don't know. I guess I'll have to.
Could very well be.
I guess I'll have to.
You blew it out, did you?
Yeah, I might have to clean it with some rubber now.
You seem to have a lot of problems with things like that. Blowing stuff out. I mean, what the heck? Oh, darn it.
Hey, I don't know if you guys have watched Bot Grinder lately. But you talk about blowing stuff up. Oh my
Not really.
Dude, is he having a streak of bad luck, dude? I watched the quad go poof when he plugged in. He goes to work on his quad or whatever, his TS 100. The whole end of it, about that long on the end, is just glowing red.
Not really.
I seen a post something about a bad ESC or something like that. He was complaining about everybody's talking, well, maybe it's the tattoos all over your face or this or that, and you can't afford good ESCs because of it, you know. He's all getting pissed off and ranting. They're like, fuck him, blah, blah. It's like, dude, it's reality, man. Think about it. A little late now, but think about it. That's like that dude I see walking down the street, the main road all the time. Dude's got tattoos from his head all the way and wonders why he's walking back and forth.
Some bitch. I'd give him a ride just because.
You mentioned him before,
Yes.
Rob.
I what?
We're good.
You mentioned him before, so I'm going to show him real quick. Excuse me. Where am I at?
Who did I mention?
Eric, man.
If it happens
You're
again,
making me work. I guess it didn't help.
making sure you're paying attention.
I guess it didn't help.
If it happens again, I'm going to switch to my phone. I think I might maybe because I'm like at the edge of the Wi-Fi, so I have like 3 things going. Maybe that's doing it. I don't know.
Oh, you think you're robbing yourself of the signal?
Yeah.
Rob changed his name? No, that's really his name. That's his what he usually goes by. Quad Farm is his channel. Try6 is what he goes by, and Rob is his name.
Not confusing at all.
It's just to confuse everyone, Carlos, just so you know. You're not the first, and I'm sure you won't be the last to be confused by it.
Nope.
He prefers Rob, though.
Actually, I very grudgingly tell people what my real name is. It was hard for me to introduce myself as Rob.
Rob Prick. Got it.
Rob Prick. That's right. Don't you forget
So
about
the guy you were talking about, Rob, he is now in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, or the bottom left. That's Ruin.
Oh, Rulin, yeah. Yeah, he'll give you some watch time.
I meant to actually. That's what I meant to do. I forgot. I meant to do this. I meant to send him a.
I gotta roll a couple cigarettes. I'll be right back.
At one time I came in and I looked at my stats and I had gotten a 24-hour watch time period in a day and a half, and I assume it was him that he did a plug for my channel or something.
Yeah, I usually hit up the people's playlist. I got 2 of these. I just let them run. I don't know if I should have said that live.
Oh, it could have been you then, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it was me on your channel. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. If people need some, they just let me know, and then I just plug it in and press play. So, have you done hardwood rootings?
What's that?
Have you done hardwood cuttings? Like rooting them? Have you
You
tried
talking
it?
about grafting?
Well, no.
Oh, you're rooting them, huh?
Well, I'm trying a little bit every.
Oh no. I think you got booted out again.
Yeah, the tube said, "Man, we don't want to hear about you grafting trees." He's not grafting; he's rooting them. What he did is he cut twigs off, and then I guess he treated them with hormone and had them when they were in hibernation or whatever. Hey, Dan, you got anything to fix now?
Sounds like he knows what he's
Hey,
doing.
how'd you
Man.
like it, Dan?
Wi-Fi on the 4-inch build now. That's a beeper, I'll tell you what. Beep, beep.
It's good and loud too, Mike. I love that thing. So as long as you don't swing it from the bird, you're good. There ain't no wires, nothing there. Well, there you go.
That's the way
I
it
love
works
it. I
there.
love it, man.
That button's right there, so I can push that button and hold her down. Easy access.
Is that your alien?
Huh?
Is that your alien?
No, that's the Martian 6-inch.
Oh. Fuck me in the ear with a stick.
Is that crazy?
Well, hey, Dan, just go out there and
It's called the
fly,
bug eater. That's
and
the
it'll
name.
work out.
You like that?
He's coming back on his phone.
And I got some of
Pretty
those
cool.
going off the back for the Immortal T, but I don't have a T on here now. I had the R9 on here. So I took the R9 on and put the Crossfire on. But I don't have an Immortal T for it, so that's one.
Hey, do you like the dipole or the Immortal T better, Mike?
I like the way the Immortal T mounts better, But I think the other way probably gets you better signal overall, but it's not as durable as Immortal T either.
Right.
You know, Immortal T is just more durable. That's the whole reason why I like it. And it's mountable. So easy.
Right.
You got them so you can mount them up behind your GoPros or down behind your, you know, on the back. Or there's so many versatile spots for the Immortal T. Out on the arm if you want to. That's how a lot of the racers run it. They run it way out on the arm by the motor, like halfway between the body and the motor.
Yeah.
Across there.
I just I never tried the dipole, but I went with Immortal T for exactly what you said. It mounts better.
I don't know. You know, the name Immortal T sounds pretty cool, but I don't think my bird's immortal.
There's been a few times where it's the only thing that did survive was my Immortal T. That one's been sucked into the prop a few times.
I saw one. Merc he did a new 3-inch build with that. And I'm thinking about building it too. It's the miniature version of the DRL Racer, basically. But he's got a Crossfire Immortal T Micro on it. High decibel range micro. It's like half the length of the Immortal T as far as the T's. But it's supposed to be the high end range and everything still too. That looked pretty dang sweet. I was like, ooh, I haven't seen those yet. I didn't look for the antennas much, but
I haven't tried. I haven't tried nothing
good.
Charlie.
Yeah, Eric, you're reading things. Is that what you're doing? You're trying to make starts.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of everything. I have some Scions in the refrigerator. I'm going to try grafting this year. And then I have, like, I don't even know how many cuttings of plums and apples and cherries and peaches and Japanese maples down in the basement right now.
Yeah, it sounds
Some
like
of them are
you're.
close to grow.
Yeah. Did you have a question? It sounds like you know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, I was just picking your brain for any kind of knowledge. If there's anything that,
Go away.
anything differently you do.
I've done like hormones. I've done scoring, like you score it on the bottom where you want it to root.
Okay.
My wife is the green thumb, and she's one of the few people that I know that have cloned a ficus successfully. Like, I mean, she's gotten several big, nice plants out of one big ficus, and all she does is just puts it in water. I mean, simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what's really amazing, Rob, is I don't see a ficus living where y'all live at.
That's right. Yeah, it's in my son's house right
She's
now.
gonna go get it now. She hears that. She wants to go grab it.
This is one of her starts from it. She rooted this from the original tree.
That's pretty amazing. First of all, people have a lot of problem with ficus
They're very
if
big.
they try and grow them indoors. The ficus in South Florida grow bigger than oak trees. They get huge down there.
Yeah.
We're one of the only.
One in your house is extremely difficult.
We
I got one like a foot and a half tall.
Yeah, we're our last house. We were the only place in town that had 20-foot sumacs. Sumacs usually don't do very well here either.
That's awesome.
Then a buck deer came in and killed it, rubbing his horns on it and rubbed all the bark off of it. Yeah.
I think we're hearing feedback. You're crazy.
So you see your little emblem there on the screen, Eric? In my screen?
Oh yeah. Is there noise, Mike?
They cut back now. We were hearing a little bit like background, like catching another microphone from the others.
Back from the sky.
I was trying to pinpoint it, and I figured it was that because I was catching it more scratchy when you were talking. So, but Jeffrey Style made it in this week. He's been making it towards the end of the streams.
Haven't seen Jeffrey in a while.
Right.
Yeah, what have you been
Like
doing, Jeffrey?
5 minutes or so last week. He's like, ah. Rob's screen got better looking. I think that was aimed at Naomi, maybe.
No, I brought my other glasses. You got the wrong glasses on. Yeah,
I like those glasses.
It looked like they've gotten a little rougher and rougher as the weeks have gone here, Ed.
well, there's no lens. There's no lens in this one anyway. So
Well, I know. It just looked like they gotten more and more bent on that one.
I was trying to get artistic with the frame.
Oh,
I like it.
Pew pew pew. Hey, your brother Dan, the other Dan.
DW, what's going on, man?
I got this really cool container from a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
He sent me some things.
Oh, I forgot I put those ESC covers in there too.
Yeah, those look like they work for the 24.
32. Yeah. They will fit the 32s.
I don't own a 32.
32 bit.
They're the same size.
24 or 35 amp. They'll fit the bigger ones too.
Yeah, that fits perfectly on a 24.
Yep.
Which all my shit has except for my new one.
That's what you were talking. I was like, you like running the singles and whatnot. I was like, shit, I got a set or two of those around. Throw you some. You said black is what you usually run, and I was like, well, yeah, I got some of those done.
Some speaking of
those tins are cool.
Yeah,
they switched up the tin actually. That one doesn't have the good tin. This one's actually got a screw cap.
Oh,
and it locks.
I like these tins. It
locks. So you got to pinch and turn.
Yeah.
That's the new tin. I got it from a different place this time. I was like, oh, these are good too. Espresso beans. DW.
Rob got a head and shoulders thing going on. Rob needs to fix that.
DW was sneaking into malls down there in Florida during lockdown.
What do I got to fix?
I watched it.
What do I got to fix?
He went down to the mall while he was in town, went to the parking garage, and I don't know why he didn't take his dang Mobula 7 with him, but he snuck into he walked in. The doors were closed at the mall, so he went over to the elevator and got in. And he was walking around the mall. The only guy in there was security. The whole place was locked up. He was walking around the mall.
Oh, wow.
You should have taken the Moby and ripped the shit out of that place, bro.
Man, that'd have been cool.
Right? Have the whole place to yourself, power looping those levels and everything else.
Oh, man.
Up and down the escalators. It may happen. I'm putting ideas in his head.
Yeah, I can see it happening.
They might lock that elevator a little bit more and figure out how he got in. I figured that when you pulled into the parking garage, bro, I figured that's what you was doing. I figured you was like, hey, man, parking garage. All right, we're going to go rip. You was talking about it on the stream the other night. I was like, yeah, you're going to hit the parking garage. No, you went walking in the damn mall. I was like, oh, here we go. And then he didn't even take, I was like, he's going to sit down and eat. He's not even going to rip. What?
I've been tearing it up with the Toad.
Yeah. Did you get a strap on it?
No, not yet. I found it though. I did find the strap, so that's good.
It's going to be a tight fit, bro. I'm telling you, under them ESC. But you've got a standard standoff on there on that last between the ESC and the carbon fiber, so you should have enough just to slip a strap in there. And just push those wires up out of your way, slip it under there, and even if you got to pull it and get that strap in there and then put it back together, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I found it was a another build I was going to work on I was going to call it the Black Widow. I still might, but I got like the motors and the frame all for $30 on Amazon like a year and a half ago.
Cool.
And I checked the frame and it's a little bit bigger than the Toad, so that's got to be like a 3-inch.
It could be,
right?
or 2.5.
Or 2.5, maybe. Yeah.
The Baby Hawk ran a 2.5 or a 3-inch, and that's where the micros really started coming out, is when they put the Baby Hawk out. So a lot of them went with 2.5, and then they went to the 3-inch.
Gotcha. And then it's got the same exact motors as the Toad.
Plummet was hoping to come in a little later, man. He said he was entertaining still.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's he entertaining? He's by himself.
No,
he's entertaining a woman friend.
Oh. Ah.
So, in other words, Adam may never show up. Just saying.
I remember those days.
He said he was going to try to make it in around 8. So
ARC Misfits.
Hey, your boys.
Time that the wife gets back with me a pint. She had to run to town. I was like, hey. And I'm looking at parts tonight. I don't know. Well, actually, I've been looking at parts for like 2 days now. I want to build that darn RC Misfits. Wow. There we go. Sorry about that. You got your wrench now. I want to build that new frame, the switchback thing.
Yeah, there's a few things that I want to upgrade on the Toad, but before I do anything with that, I got to get that Baduga build done.
Yes, you do.
That's like on the high priority. And then I got the snowmobile and the helicopter.
Yeah, I'd definitely put that helicopter on the back burner because you're just going to destroy it anyway.
Don't you want to watch it?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, I think you need to have a couple successes before you have a massive failure. That's all I'm saying.
Like the Tyro, that was perfect. Perfect timing. Hang on. I got like 6 flights on the Tyro and then put it in the drink.
So I think I want to build this one up. So I've been looking for parts for that. Unfortunately, the main board that they recommend is like the Beta 4S tiny or toothpick style all-in-one ESC flight controller all-in-one, and like nobody really has it in stock.
So, hey, Carlos, so did Mitch close up early, or are you jumping back and forth?
Oh yeah, Carlos was on the stream over there.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because and I told Mitch, I'm like, I wish you weren't on Thursday night, man. I tried to support him on Sunday if I haven't passed out already.
Leave it alone.
The last couple of times he's come in about like 6:30 when I put out the link and whatnot. So usually about 6:30, as soon as he hits up and says he's in here or whatever, I've been making sure I'm over here and usually close the stream over there. But
every day.
Yeah, it's my wife's been home. She's been doing all the work, so I got extra time.
The warmer, the better. Like I put them on a foot tank.
Has anybody ever ordered parts from Progressive RC?
Yep.
Have you? Are they good?
They had stock and shipped, so yeah.
There's my Japanese maple.
I'm looking at doing a big order from them tonight, probably, because right now they've got the Beta. It's the Beta FPV Toothpick F4 2-4S 20 amp all-in-one flight controller V3 for $62.99.
Eric just did a cool show and tell.
That link I put in the Fly 533 site. It's the tiny trainer, they call it. It's a 3-inch. It's the mimic the canopy and everything, dude. It ships.
I'm looking. There was one of them that kind of took a long time that I had to nudge. Where is it? So
But it looked like Progressive now has pretty much everything I need for that, except for maybe some motors in stock.
Carlos would like to.
I got everything from.
Yeah, let me get you that, Carlos.
That
Is
was
that what he
only
said?
place-
Steam Link?
Stream Link.
Ah.
What he meant.
See, Carlos is a pain in the ass because he doesn't have Messenger, so it takes a little more work to send Carlos a freaking link.
You guys want to see a shitty video?
Or else, you know, Mike can put it up in the screen like that, too.
Like those kind of stickers?
Slaps.
Yeah. We
That's
like
cool.
slap.
You got all those
We get down with slap.
channels on there.
How many you got left?
I got a few. You need more? I don't know.
I'm going to
Is he
share it.
old? Is he old, Carlos? I don't know. How old are you, Kaz? Kaz. Why did I call you Gaz? Kaz.
I'm going to show you guys a shitty flight video. As soon as Mike puts the screen share on.
I got about a dozen or so.
He's lazy too, Gaz.
You guys are making me work over here.
Oh, there's that lazy.
It's your show, fucker.
Between Eric popping in and out and in and out, and Tiff's over there, hey, how many stickers you got left? Making me count. Everybody's trying to come in the stream.
No, that would be
Up the video.
a very cool spot to play with right there now.
Look at
I
that
didn't
nest.
say physical,
Look
count
at
them.
that nest. Oh, dude.
Yeah, this is my last
Oh,
pack.
wow.
Oh, and
And
the thing is like perfect too.
Dude.
With
That's
white
your normal spot, ain't it?
So the
Yeah.
birdie just fly
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
I wonder how long they've been up their nest and that you didn't notice them before.
3 packs, and we noticed them, and this was my last pack. We quit after that. That was when I noticed them right there. I mean, watch.
I'm just saying, how long have they been like building that nest and this and that you hadn't noticed them that they've been
Oh,
working?
that nest has been empty. This is the first year they've used it.
Okay,
What kind of
so
bird?
you're turning to it and utilizing it again, huh?
The beak, according to the beak, it looks like an eagle. That's the best I can tell. Probably a young bald.
Yep.
Speaking of bald, Ed, how are you?
That's
I'm good. I work like a full day today. Hey, Tiff, how are you?
I can't see the chat. And tell Gaz I still think he's old.
No, I'm watching Rob flying around that rock and stuff, man. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Looks
see me, I bumped it. I had no idea that bird was there. No, I've been buzzing that thing.
First of all, I haven't even seen the damn bird. Okay.
He's
I
coming
saw
up.
it once. It was flying the opposite direction in the beginning. How are you, Eric?
I got 3 screens here and trying to figure out which one to watch.
They're all the same.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
there's
my
a
wife's
lag.
drone.
He's got to figure out which
to
one's
have
got
your
the most amount of
undivided attention, Eric.
What'd you say, Ed?
I said you're supposed to have our undivided attention.
I'm trying to figure out which one's better graphics, but they all look like crap. Must be that stupid YouTube dumbing down crap.
Can you adjust the setting? The 3 buttons?
Right there, I suspected that there was a bird in there, so I went to check. You see the bird, Ed?
That's cool.
I see a bunch of bird shit.
No.
I think that'd be harder to see than the bird, but there you
Hey,
see.
Carlos,
I
it
saw a
just
bird
said-
go by.
It says add
So are you
translations.
Are you
What
going to put
happened,
the
Eric?
video up, Rob, or have you yet?
No, I can't. I'm having Premiere issues, man. So I've been battling with that for a few days.
Well, you're showing it here for fuck's sake. I mean, come on, man.
Well, it's right off my computer though. It's unedited.
So
So I can't edit a video. I'm not just going to put it up raw.
Why not?
Because that's not how it
Beyond
works.
that, he's better.
Because I'm
Perfectionist guy.
trying to learn how to make good videos.
You're talking about a guy who does his live streams on edit.
I know. You're showing raw right now, and it's pretty cool.
Right there, my battery sagged out. I threw that battery away after that fucking thing.
I mean, but all you have to do is trim the front and the back.
Yeah. I'm also trying to. Is that the right one? Yeah, I got like 3 videos I'm trying to make right now.
So what? I mean, your editing software just crashed on you or something?
Well, no, I'm an idiot and I can't figure it out. So
YouTube it.
Well, how did you edit before?
they had an update. Now everything's fucked up.
Okay, everything's in a different place now. I get it.
Well, there's 2 different versions of it, and one of them I opened the new one. I got it all updated and everything, and it's freaking Rush. It opens Rush, and so I installed Rush, and I tried it, and it still doesn't work. But the old one now is crashing on the older version, which I was using to get me through, is starting to crash on me, and my videos won't work in it, and it's pissing me off. I asked on the hot dog thread one time about it, and them fuckers attacked my ass for asking such a stupid question. Go look on YouTube or do it online. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I've been trying to figure it out myself, and I've been watching tutorial videos all day actually.
That's good.
Well, I mean, I use Power Director 16.
I used to use that, and I even bought it, but then I had issues like you buy the one-time package and don't subscribe, you don't get tech support. So you're inevitably going to run into an issue where your shit don't work, and then you go to try and contact tech support, and they won't help you unless you buy the subscription. So I said, and I it's like if I'm going to buy a subscription, I'm going with Adobe.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
knock on wood right now because I've had it crash on me twice where it locked up and I had to redo stuff,
Yeah.
but only twice. And now I just save more frequently. And yeah, they keep egging me on to buy the next version or whatever. Oh, special deal.
I loved it until I had problems with it. It was
But I
great.
mean, you know what's weird, Rob, is okay. I just want to bring this up because at first I was being lazy and using photos or whatever to rough trim my videos, and then Power Director 16 wouldn't load it. It says, oh, well, we don't support this format. But I have this very old program called Video Pad Editor, and it's actually made by the same people that make Power Director 16 and many other programs. NCH, I think.
TV.
But it will load almost anything, and then I do some trimming there, and then I export it out, and then and that's also where I stretch my 4:3 DVR recordings to 16:9, and then I export it out, and then Power Director runs with it just fine then.
Yeah.
So I wash it through Video Pad Editor first, then load it into Power Director.
Holy cow.
Shit,
That's
I'm
crazy.
pissed off. I'm pissed because on Premiere, I have to export every clip that I use before it'll work in my timeline. It'll go into Premiere, and I can edit it and everything, but as soon as I take a little segment out and try to put it in the timeline, it'll only transfer the audio. And so I got to export it and then put it back in there, and then it works fine. And it's a pain in the ass. Because the way I start a project, I put a bunch of the videos in that I want to use, and then then you get two, like, it ends up being like completely redundant on your computer too. It's got like 4 copies of the same damn video, and you're talking about 4K video.
Thumbnails and all that crap.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yep. It pisses me off. First world problems.
Do you live anywhere near Lansing?
I'm probably about 2 hours away from Lansing. I was not going down to that crazy asshole place last week. No way. I'm not going down there and hanging out with them gooks and all. Yeah, those guys are crazy down. They're down there passing out candy to kids. No masks, no gloves, no nothing. Passing out candy to kids down there, hanging out on the Capitol land, out on the front porch and everything, just hanging out. They had gridlock, dude, like 4 square blocks gridlocked.
Well, that's normal here, but
and cars parked, square off, boom. You weren't going.
I
nowhere.
actually give them a lot of credit for saying, you know what, we had enough.
It is a good protest. I agree with the protest to some extent, but the way they did it and this and that, they should have been a little bit more cautious about how they did it. You know, if you're going to go out and protest, hey, at least put on some masks and stuff. You know what I mean?
I think they were trying to make a point.
The whole protest was that we weren't able to use our land the way we want, and we weren't being able to go do our own things or whatever. We have to stay inside or blah, blah, blah. If that's the protest, fine. Mask up, use some precaution and go out there and protest the whole fact that you want to be able to go out and do some function and whatnot, but still use some caution. You know?
I have a question. Ed, do you go out and wear a mask?
No, I do not.
Eric?
I don't go out. I've been to the club and back. And I didn't even get out of my car when I went to the club.
Rob wears a bandana when he does the goats. That I saw. You don't wear a mask, right, Rob?
This is how much I'm promoting how much I'm helping with the masks, though, Carlos. These are the ear savers for those masks, so they aren't rubbing on your ears all the time for the healthcare workers and all those that need to wear them. I'm printing those babies up and donating them.
I only put it on because I have to sometimes.
I gave away about 40 or 50 of them total so far.
I find my glasses fog up with the masks.
Kumo has made it mandatory for a lot of things.
Start all over, Ed. Say again.
Kumo has made it mandatory for a lot of things starting Sunday, I think.
God damn it. Let me tell you what's beneficial about a mask. It's not going to protect you from the virus.
It prevents spreading it. That's it.
It does. That's all it is. It prevents your sneezing and shit like that. And
you have to cover your eyes. You would have to cover your ears.
You know,
cover any orifice.
You don't want to use a salad bar that doesn't have a fucking sneeze shield on it, do you?
Right.
I mean, you know, you want that shit there, right?
I just don't cough in anybody's damn face.
Yeah. I mean, fuck.
You want to hear something ridiculous? In one of the in Nassau and Suffolk County, they were. This is like, well, whatever. They were telling landscapers not to use the blowers. I mean, but what do you do on a windy day? You keep you suffer. You gag people on a windy day so they don't breathe. That's stupid.
Just because something could potentially maybe 1,000,001 chance, you probably have a better chance of getting hitting the lottery than you ever have of getting it from somebody using a blower out there or from somebody 6 feet away from you. I don't know.
That's a silly idea because what do you do with the wind? You stop the wind? What are you going to?
I'm just saying if it's that virulent, then we're all going to die.
Your best defense is your natural immune system.
Put
all of your money, put all of your fucking money on nature, and anything man-made or anything can't exist out there because it just doesn't fucking fit. And your immune system is the best chance you got. And you might get sick, whatever, but I'm telling you, put all your money on nature and evolution. 250,000 years of recorded evolution is not going to be circumvented in 100 years.
Back to all
black science.
Oh, they used this back 3,000 years ago, and it worked for this and this and this and this, and then they quit using all that stuff because pharmaceuticals came in.
Yeah, well, you can't patent anything natural. I mean, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Monsanto got that covered. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want marijuana around, because it's naturally grown everywhere.
No, because they can't tax it enough to keep
Pharmaceutical
the
companies
money.
are going to lose their butts.
There's
No,
so
they have
many
to
reasons
figure
they
out a
don't
way
want
to
marijuana
tax
legalized.
marijuana. That's the only reason.
There's so many reasons they don't want that.
The main reason is that once they figure out how to tax it, then it's going to be a wonderful thing, because beer is worse than marijuana.
I was one that was bitching about when everybody was like, legalize it and tax it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Don't do that. And they're like, yeah, and they're thinking about the convenience of being able to go to the store and get it. But what they're not thinking about is corporate takeover and commercialization of something natural, and you legalize it and you make a law specifically about it. You just commercialized it. I mean, before, I was always an advocate for no laws, no regulation, just decriminalize. That was what I was pushing for. Decriminalize.
You should have the freedom and liberty to do whatever, as long as you do not infringe on the freedom of liberty of somebody else.
Anarchy, Ed. You're talking about anarchy.
But when you're intoxicated, then you could potentially be hurting someone else's freedom or whatever, or liberty. So
There's no money in that, Ed.
That's that line that you can't.
No, all I'm saying is
that is exactly the philosophy of anarchy.
It doesn't matter as long as you don't mess with somebody else's freedom for the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I mean, you don't need many laws to cover that.
No,
the only law you need is to shall not infringe anybody unless they're bothering somebody else. You can have peacekeepers, you can have elected officials, but do as thou wilt is the extent of the law, and that means your constable can enforce that any way they want. And I think you're talking about anarchy, Ed, and I'm an anarchist. I love that shit. See,
that's not anarchy.
Yes, it is. That is exactly the philosophy of anarchy. It's not. It's been demonized because, of course, it's a.
Hey, Rob, would anarchy be similar to how the West was way back when, or what they portray the West to be in movies?
Yeah, but it
would be, but all the people that murdered and shit would still be against the law of anarchy, is do as thou wilt, and as long as you don't cause harm. That's the catch. That's the catch on there. As long as you don't cause harm, and that is the actual philosophy of anarchy.
Do as I please, as long as I don't cause harm.
Yeah, no, and think about it. If you want to think about it on a practical level, like down at your local level, you could elect your town officials. You could have a peacekeeper, and that peacekeeper would see fit to keep the peace. And the only thing is he has a law that says he can't make any more laws. All he can do is keep the peace.
Yeah, what are his peace guidelines? What does he consider peace?
That would be determined locally. That's why you would elect your officials and your constable, rather than being.
Well, then everybody's involved, and it's no longer anarchy. Now everybody has some input.
No, because it would be the cell structure instead of a centralized government is what anarchy is against. Any centralized power.
So anarchy is more of a township, and they decide for themselves, and you have separate anarchies within a whole world. It's basically what you're describing, cell structure, but they're all under the same category of anarchies.
See,
the only thing that has to happen for anarchy to exist is no centralizized government. That's it.
Okay.
Is there a leader? Are there leaders in an anarchy?
I am not completely down with that. Okay.
No, but are there leaders?
You don't have to be. I don't expect you to be. I'm just explaining that's what anarchy is.
All I'm saying is, I see the need for a centralized government, but the centralized government is way too obtrusive.
And there's only one thing that government is good for.
And by nature, all government will end up. By nature, all government will end up corrupt. I mean, that's just inherent to any.
It's
Yeah,
human.
it is human nature, and that's why you don't give humans centralized power where they can control people that are 1,000 miles away from them.
Yeah,
Local.
but see, here's the deal with all that is because this nation, when this nation was founded, looked nothing like this nation is now.
Oh no, I agree.
Back then, the states had far more rights, and the federal government were there just for the national defense.
The problem is when we went from republic to democracy. Party over. Anyway, the only useful government is like people that pick up garbage, deliver mail, protect the citizens, and that's it. And maybe a judicial system. Other than that,
public servants.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's all we need. The laws should be made by the people, right. And you have somebody at the top saying, "Hey, dude, this is what we all voted on. Make it happen."
Yeah.
And then after 2 years or 2 terms of this guy being elected, he needs to take a walk and get a real job, like everybody else, and go about their business. But what happens is these guys start like you and I, regular people. Maybe they have a law degree. Most of them do, and they come out rich, wealthy millionaires. And they're
Pelosi is a good example.
So that's the story.
This is awesome.
You're not supposed to be able to become a millionaire while you're a politician. I mean, something's wrong going on there, right?
Well, that's why Trump.
Not only you, but your family members too.
Millionaire first. That way he could cover up how much he was really making off the government.
No, he took it. There's a difference between taking advantage of tax laws that the government has written.
Mm-hmm.
And taking advantage of the government. There's 2 different things.
I mean, well, that's only smart. No one wants to pay more than they got to, do they?
Of course. If you can use a bankruptcy law to save thousands
the same to make money, and then go when he got elected and say, "Oh well, I didn't think it was totally right. I just used it." To me, that's a hypocrite.
That's being honest.
But he's being a hypocrite at the same time. He's being honest. Being a hypocrite.
But wait, why was he a hypocrite?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for being honest. Now get the fuck out.
Because he was using those.
No, he said, "Listen, I took advantage of the tax laws. It may have not been the best thing, but hey,
right."
I understand where he was coming from.
He flipped sides. That's what makes him a hypocrite. When it was in his benefit to make money, he was for it. As soon as it wasn't so much in his benefit and it was something else for the government, he flipped sides and okay, and pulled all his shit out. You know what I mean?
All I know is
all that stuff with the overseas taxing and overseas shipping and stuff like that. He was making a ton of money off that shit.
That part I couldn't tell you. I'm ignorant, but what you see is what you get with him. Not always pretty, but at least you know what you get.
That's why they wanted his financial records, because of all the money that he was making overseas.
But that's nobody's business.
Well, I know, but it was because of the laws that they were producing, and it was electoral, so they were attacking this and that. I'm just saying that's the same point, though. That's his stance on things, and at the same time, he flipped sides and everything else. It showed his true color at the same time in certain areas, but everybody's going to have disagreements. Everybody's going to
realize how much people hate Trump. When I asked this one guy, I said, "Would you actually consider voting for Biden?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, anybody but Trump." And you see Biden is like, he's ready for a nursing home. So whoever Biden is going to be the next president. We might end up getting a woman vice president. Watch.
We had Biden up there. He's over there with the Alzheimer's, and Bernie, he's about ready on his deathbed. Oh, yeah, we're looking great for the next election here, people.
Well, at one of his gatherings, he was telling people, "Yeah, I'm running for senator." He had to correct himself. I'm running for president.
He didn't even remember what I was right. Yeah, I remember that. He couldn't even remember
But I'm telling you, whoever his partner is going to be is probably going to be a female, because that's what he said. And she's going to be the president, whoever that is.
I wonder who that's going to be.
Alaska. Think Alaska, people.
If it's not what's her name?
Think Alaska.
Warren, it might be that chick Ocasio.
I'm sorry. I'm just going. Oh my God! Don't even say that, Carlos. I'm sorry. I'm going to go for 4 more years. That's all I know.
She was a celebrity guest as a singer on the new show that just came out, and she's from Alaska. She is currently the governor of.
Wait, who's talking about what?
Who's the Alaskan governor up there? The chick.
That's not the lady that was running with McCain. Not the lady with
I
McCain.
think of her name. I'm having a brain fart on her
Yeah,
name.
it's Murkowski.
No.
Murkowski is a senator.
No, this is the governor or whatever up there.
Is she still the governor? Like
she tried to run for office before in one of the elections.
Vice president.
Oh, you're not talking about Palin.
Yeah,
Palin,
yes.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin. There you go. She
was
a guest on the Guess Who's Under the Mask Singer. She was one of the singers on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was funny, dude.
I like Sarah. She's cute.
You would like Sarah, Ed. You fucking.
Well, no, he likes it because you just like to look at her.
As far as economics and political wise, yeah, she's not that. She's a cool person, but she's not political wise. She ain't got enough there for that.
She did good in Alaska.
Look at Alaska, dude. Alaska's torn to shit. That's a drug haven. Dude, it's nothing but drug haven and alcoholics in Alaska, dude. You ain't running through downtown Anchorage at 2-3 in the morning on the streets during the summertime and thinking you're gonna just be walking steady, dude. You're gonna be walking your damn back.
Alaska is what the fuck? It's a
depressing place.
It's a giant company town. No, Alaska's beautiful, man. I love it.
Well, not that part, but the people can't handle too much day, too much night. I think it messes with their brain. All the cold weather doing something. Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they do have, one of the highest suicide rates up there.
Yeah, well, it's dark for a long time.
Depressing as shit when you don't see the sun for 6 months.
Exactly. Depression from the darkness.
That'll do it. And then when you have nothing to do, because look, imagine this, Ed. In Florida, it's so hot you can't go out because it's too hot. Up there, it's so cold you can't do anything. What are you going to do?
Well, I'll tell you something else as far as the job market goes and working up there. Like it compared to down here, it's really high stress. Like you get a position, you get a good job, and there's 7 guys waiting behind you for you to fuck up. And the boss has probably got a friend in that 7 people, So don't fuck up. I mean, and then everything's so regulated and like on the oil fields out there, if you drop a sandwich baggie, and it blows off in the wind, I mean, they'll fire your ass because there's activists watching, and that attracts the foxes and that endangers the foxes. So,
oh my God, that's a big one.
That's what it's like
as far as the regulations.
Yeah, it's
watch Gold Rush and see all the shit they got to go through to even just dig in a darn field that they own.
Yeah, we'll get a job. You got to go through 2 safety classes and an INDOC class and
OSHA.
Yeah, OSHA's on your ass, MSHA's on your ass, and I moved back here, and it's like the Wild West here. I mean, people eyeball shit. They're like, yeah, it looks good.
Do your cars need to be inspected every year, Rob?
What's that?
Do your cars need to run through an inspection, some kind of emissions inspection?
Yeah, you have emissions tests that you had to do
once a year.
They used to do 2 years, but I think they ended that. I've been gone for, I don't know, 15, 16 years now. So.
Gotcha. How about in Florida, Ed?
What?
Do you have emissions inspections once a year or a safety inspection for your cars, vehicles?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. Mike in Michigan?
We got to go through basic stuff, but no, we don't have to take it to a shop for emissions or anything.
No. Everything I drive would fail a vehicle inspection.
You're probably still running regular in that shit.
Well, the one I'm driving in now has a crack almost all the way across the windshield.
It says UFDA.
I couldn't wait to get pulled over because worse is I had a birthday not too long ago, and my driver's license is now expired.
This was the shirts they made for the protest they did, Eric.
That's cool.
You gonna take
From the
care of
quad
that?
box. I got it from the quad box.
We're gonna have to go fund me a bail money for Ed's freaking get him out.
Well, hopefully they won't throw me in jail for that.
No, they'll just take some money from you.
Sarah Palin won't care. Oh, what? Were we on a different conversation?
If he was
No,
in
man.
I was still stuck on the conversation he was having with Spizzo about Sarah Palin. I thought maybe he was going to get arrested for that. Trying to molest Sarah Palin.
Man, she got caught. You know, screw you, John. You know, you jackass.
Sarah Palin on the brain.
He's on his third 20. And then some.
Kenny,
What are they saying?
for 75, you look like you're in great shape, Ed.
For 75? Holy shit.
Poor Ed.
Nah, he looks about his age.
Nah, I don't know what age I look these days. I look much younger without all this fur on my face, especially since most of it's white. Although Mike, look at Mike. Mike Pepe Le Pew there.
I'm not even 50. Look at all that gray.
I'm pushing 40 and I still got all my hair.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
Pushing.
I have my hair.
Pushing 40, boo-hoo.
Ain't no grays.
just remember, women like the salt and pepper look.
It's
Where,
distinguished.
where are these women?
Yeah, I
They're
have
over there next to you,
something
bro.
lately. The
How
only
old are you,
ones that like my salt and pepper are the ones that are all silver already.
Jeez. The silverbacks.
I'm just catching up on chat. That shit's rolling. That's funny.
Ed attracts the cougars. That's what he attracts.
They're more than cougars. They're like they're on their last of their 9th live. Let's just put it that way.
What do they say? As good as dead, too stupid to lay down. How old are you, Rob? 40? Under 40?
47.
Oh, you're an old prick, too. Wow.
Yep.
Hey, he doesn't even look it.
Now,
He looks like he's like 20 something.
I'll be 48 next month.
Yeah, Rob looks good.
Because he lives healthy, man.
Thank you. Not for only for, man, I just started that. I was particularly hard on myself, actually.
It's all that goat shit, clean, fresh air that he's smelling. Eating
So I
fresh.
ain't worried about no coronavirus. I'll make that thing my bitch. It'll hit this.
Hey, man, some good manual labor.
I don't
You'd be
worry about
surprised
coronavirus either.
We're like the Borg
Wear a
here.
mask.
Just
That-
throw some goat shit at it, you know?
The only reason I wear a mask is I'm told to in places.
The local and regional species pool around my place, and I'm talking about microflora, microscopic, any microbes. Okay, that's the term. Actually, yeah. Anyway, I won't get off on that. The local and regional species pool of bacteria, viruses, and fungi around me that I manipulate, and this is why I call myself a witch. I manage that.
You say you're a bitch?
That's right. And like when a virus like that shit comes in here, the only way it's gonna live is if it turns and works for us and gives us information.
Hey Rob, when you say local, you mean your own like area right there, right?
That's why I say local and regional, because it just kind of scopes out pretty much, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get your food from your living room, so it's gonna be some distance and some species change, right? So that's why I don't worry about the coronavirus. What I worry about is my government. And talk about Donald Trump, talk about whoever you want. They're all in a big club and we ain't in it. Okay, we might have some interests that align with certain ones of them, but I'm telling you, none of them, except for Ron Paul and George Washington, have ever been at their heart for the American people. They're all in there. They're all company representatives in there. Obama was healthcare and insurance. That's why we got Obamacare. Every one of them is not to be trusted. I'm telling you.
I'm a criminal, by the way.
Do you watch Ron Paul Liberty Report daily?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Of course I do.
I subscribe to him, so I'm on. I guess you are too.
Yeah, libertarian is the closest thing you can get to anarchy. So I'm a libertarian.
I wouldn't say he's an anarchist.
No, but that's the closest we get. He's the federalist.
His son's pretty close to him.
I don't know. I don't like that dude. That dude.
No.
No, he's got some other interests that Dr. Paul doesn't.
Yay.
Dr. Ron Paul.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Ron Paul. That's the eugenic guy, isn't it?
No, that's Ron Hubbard.
No, time to try to catch up with that.
That's Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard or something like that.
This is awesome, man. I love talking about this shit.
Which one?
Catch up with
food?
All of it.
Let's talk about food industry and how they're poisoning us slowly.
No, it's not.
All right,
That's
let's
why I
talk
try
about how the food industry is poisoning us slowly so we can depend on the pharmaceutical
I'm not making it to the stream yet.
That's how you keep your throat sanitized. They tell you to drink plenty of liquids, and I believe in drinking sanitized liquid.
Homogenized vitamin D milk.
That the dog pissed on top of the can.
Yeah, right? He doesn't even like the can.
Just remember, you get vitamin D from sunlight too, people. So get outside. Get healthy.
Yeah. Vitamin A, D, and C.
You can't go for walks.
You can go. They won't let you walk in your place, in your state?
You can go for walks. That's what I'm saying. You can go for walks. Get outside. Get some vitamin D from that sun.
I'm outside almost every day.
Or if you live in someplace like Fairbanks, Alaska, that's why I have metal halide lights, because that's what they recommend.
Your own light.
Yeah, you can spend some time under a metal halide light, and it'll help a little bit.
It'll give you a suntan. They use those for fish tanks, right, Rob? Well, they used to. Now they use LEDs, but we used to use metal halide lights for reef tanks.
Oh yeah.
Really small ones. Not those 600s. Not those 1000s.
No, I'm telling you, these things were big. They're like
oh yeah, that's what I got in my. That's what I got in my porch. It's like that figure out.
Watt was the biggest we had in our big tanks. My dad had like a 50-gallon one time, and he had some nice long ones, and they were like 150 watt maybe or something like that.
I used fluorescent in my reef tank because it was a small one, but.
No, you have to have
T5 fluorescent lights have come a long way with pushing out the nice color and stuff like that, though, as far as your color spectrums.
No, now they're using LEDs more so.
Yep. Even girls are using LEDs. LEDs, they're not quite getting the penetration you get from a metal halide and all that, but
right.
They're still getting some decent. You get some pretty colors with some LEDs. I'll tell you what, man. Ooh, boy.
And now you can program it to make it look like, the sun coming up and then the sun going down, and you can have that all little by little.
Yeah, I thought about getting some like changeable LED for this room or whatever, so I could play around with the lighting in here for the streams and stuff. But I don't know. There's a little bit of LED in there is pretty cool.
Best lighting for me is dark lighting.
This is supposed to have 2 bulbs in the light in the bedroom here. And I've only got 1 bulb in there right now. It's still just super bright. It's like, man, kills it way too much. If I could get about half of that, I'd probably be in good shape. They'd dim it down enough to make it look good. Oh, well. Life goes on.
Eric.
What's up?
You need one of these.
Hey, who the heck was showing me one of them?
I'm going to wait about another month before I try to get anything like that, because the conversation I had with Adam, he's about ready to throw it all in.
Why? What happened?
He's so mad at Flight 1 right now. His shit's running like crap. All flies like junk and blah, blah, blah.
What happened?
He said he's going to flash it back to the older firmware. He keeps updating and updating and updating every time they come out with a new firmware. Wonders why it's flying like crap.
I can make one.
Emacs Interceptor.
Yeah, you
I
can. Get one right there for $55. Ain't bad at all, Eric.
I got an FPV camera, an extra one sitting on my bench. I could just solder it. Put a battery.
Did you build Baduga's build yet?
No, that's why I haven't.
And you're gonna do that soldering and make an FPV car? Yeah.
No, I gotta do the Baduga build first. That's why I haven't done any other projects.
$55.
I'm almost to my bench.
What did you hear? What do they call it? Rather, proportional steering. Is that the right term? Does that sound right? No, Eric.
Oh, well, yeah, that sounds right for the little tiny cars.
Okay, it's fun. That's all I can say.
Yeah, because I had somebody ask on my channel if those little tiny micro ones that I was racing around with the kids with, if those had proportion steering in it.
Gotcha. I'm not sure what it means, but I think it goes slow. As opposed to
it's something to do.
Slow
and
and
something to do. What'd you say, Mike?
Not as much of a turn. It's slower arc. It doesn't turn hard. You know what I mean? It doesn't bank as hard when you turn.
It's gradual.
Yep.
I guess like a real car. That makes sense.
Captain Cook, what's going on, brother? How's things in the Carolina zone?
Didn't they just get hit by a storm, one of those Carolinas?
Well, there was a bunch of storms coming through. I don't know what all got hit where or whatever. I didn't keep up with it, but it come up from Texas and Louisiana and Georgia and all through there and a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, we got some pretty good rain yesterday.
We've been getting all the winds and everything, but none of the real bad storm part. We got a little bit of snow yesterday and some rains here and there, but mostly it's just been like, well, 2 days ago was 60-mile-an-hour gusts or something like that. So yeah,
we had that. We had that yesterday, the day before, one of the two. So we got a day after you.
Busy is good, Captain.
What'd you say, Carlos?
Did the snow melt by you yet?
Yes.
Finally?
We had like an inch or two this morning. We woke up and then by 3-ish it was gone.
That's crazy.
See,
it just
snowing off,
it does not want to go away.
Did I have to update OpenTX to run Crossfire? No, because I had just redone my whole radio and everything. It should be able to do it without updating on OpenTX.
What's up, Ryan?
Once you put Crossfire in, get the TBS agent, plug the TBS Crossfire into your computer and turn on the TBS agent and run that. And it'll manage everything for your Crossfire automatically. Like, I don't even have to turn on my radio. I can plug the USB into the back of the Crossfire, turn on the agent, plug in a battery on the receiver part, and hit update, and it'll automatically communicate between the Crossfire module and the receiver and update my receiver and everything and bind it and all that. That's why I went to Crossfire instead of R9. Ain't no more messing around. I ain't building a wiring harness to hook up to my receiver, to plug into my radio, to update my radio, then the receiver, and then plug it all back into your quad and hope you got it right.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the case of Adam having too much time on his hands. Had a bird that was flying fine. I could say this about somebody else who happens to be in the chat. Had a bird that flew pretty good, but no, had to mess with it.
Indigo, I sent you a link if you want to come in, brother. Good having you in anyway.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Carlos
Carlos.
just disappeared.
You don't have to solder the chip. The difference is latency issue. The way to get around it is you go into your main the main like menus for your radio, and you go to where you change the baud for your radio itself, and you drop it down to 115 instead of the 40,000 or whatever it is. 11,500 instead of 40,000, and it communicates just fine. Oh.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So hold the menu button down for radio setup.
That's cool, Ed. Ed can just play the video.
Where is, which menu is it? Oh, maybe it's in the, maybe it's not in the main, maybe it's in the actual. Let me see.
I was muted again.
Can't be. It's got to be in the main menu.
What are you looking for, Mike?
To change the baud rate for the Crossfire, so you don't have to do the mod.
I don't even know what that is. So I wish I could do what Ed was doing, so I didn't have to screen share.
Didn't get around to it. What? Didn't get around to it.
Okay, if you go into the radio, the model program, the menus for the model, on screen 6 of 7 is your hardware. And you go through hardware, you scroll down until you hit max mods, and you change it to 115,200 instead of the 40,000 or whatever it was at, or 400,000 it was normally at. And then it'll run your regular Crossfire module. You'll still get a little bit of latency, but it won't be as noticeable. But that's the reason they run that chip when they upgrade the Crossfire radio. When you put that chip in, it's supposed to be so that you don't get that latency and whatnot. Now I could run the other radio I had going with Crossfire and stuff after I did the mod on it, but I lost my FR Sky crap out of it when I did. And I don't know if it's something I did upgrading the radio with the firmware. I haven't revisited because I got tired of fighting it for 2-3 weeks or whatever. But the little time I had to fight it was working. So I just went and bought a new radio so I could fly when the time came. Take care, Rhino, man. Thanks for stopping in, bro. JDS in the house. He was first, by the way, people, just so you know. Don't even try to fight it. Hookers
This is-
are essentials. Yeah, okay.
This is a goat that we actually gave to somebody else several years ago. And she quit having babies, so the lady called us and was like, well, if you don't want her, we're going to sell her at the sale barn. So we took her back. She's actually the mother of one of our lines. Like, she was the only non-alpine that we had, but we bred that line enough to alpines that now all of her kids are full-blooded alpine. Red. Sorry. That star. Everybody's like cricket noises.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like active and nobody could talk a minute ago. Now it's all quiet. It comes in phases. We're waiting for the entrance of Adam. It's 8:30.
I was just trying to find something shit to watch.
I told you he'd be late.
Oh, I knew he'd be late when he hit me up and said he'd be in by 8. I was like, uh-huh. What kind of motors do they have over here at Progressive RC? Do they have any motors? They gotta have some motors, don't they? Huh? I don't see no motors. Silicone wire, case accessories, tools, electronics, batteries, lipos. Oh, there we go. Motors.
Yeah, you'd be lucky to get your whole quad through 3 stores.
Well, I know that's why I'm looking at Progressive to see what they've got, to see how close I can get on their order before I go hitting the other ones.
So you can't buy any drone parts anywhere?
Sure you can.
Not all of them. Like, I had to go through 5 different stores to build this Apex.
Yep. It's just that, especially right now, it's really hard to find any parts that are in stock because it all comes from China.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's what Lewis did. Lewis, the list that he came up with, everything was from like all over. I had to make like 5 different accounts.
Yeah, 5 different shipping bills.
Yeah,
Come on.
but I'm almost to my workbench now, so I should be able to start hopefully working on it again soon. I do need to come up with some kind of a light source though.
I may have to find me motors somewhere.
I wish I could show you my lamp is. You want just like a spot lamp or a bigger light source?
I just need something that I can move around like a halo light kind of thing.
I'll show you this.
Not 11. Damn it. I wonder how big a 1507 versus a 1408. 1507 is probably going to be more like a darn 4-inch, isn't it? Oof.
Something like this,
Yeah.
because this has been a pretty good one so far. And then this does this.
Yeah, something like that. So I think that's been my my problem with the soldering is there's not enough light there to me really be able to see anything.
Yeah, it's got several settings and stuff. It's all LED.
That's cool.
1404.
I don't know how long it'll last, but it's been pretty good so far. Or this, dude. This is what I use when I solder. I got my glasses on.
New receivers.
Like, there's this magnifying glass, and it's got LED right there. I'll be having my glasses on and be looking. You know,
That's cool.
Yeah, you can even like put it down like on the desk in front or on the bench in front of you, so you don't have to have it in the clips. And then I just use blue tack to hold my shit out here on the bench. Helps me a bunch.
You don't get many reviews on this site, do you? think 1507 is going to be too dang big.
Every time I share a picture of that helping hands on Facebook, so many people PM me and ask for where I got it. And we got like the last one of them things available. But you can put notifications and it lets you know. And every once in a while, like 2 or 3 of them will come out.
That's cool.
Ooh, Pro 32 Nano. Ooh.
All right, Mike, I think I'm going to head out.
All right, buddy. It seems like it's getting quiet over here. I don't know. I must be watching some videos or something over there. Did you get another porn pop up, Ed?
What?
Did you get another porn site pop up over there again? You got quiet.
Yeah.
He's looking at Sarah Palin's Facebook.
No, I was watching. I'm sorry. I was watching my own video.
I was quiet over here too.
Also showing on the screen.
I'm over here searching over at Progressive RC to see what kind of parts they have to build a quad with.
See you, Ryan.
Pro 32 Nano goes to 400 milliwatt. That should be good, huh? For a 3-inch? I think so.
So what'd you do, Birdman? What'd you do to your bird? It's outside in case it decides to blow itself up.
We got a bunch of unifies and stuff in stock over there. Ooh, that was
Eric.
Oh, I forgot Eric said he was going. Bye, Eric.
No, he said he was going to take off on us.
I see somebody wandering around outside.
Ooh.
Here, share a video, Mike.
I wasn't here either. I took a bathroom break and then I came back and I didn't realize all these people had dropped out. That's why I got quiet, I guess. Oh, you kicked yourself, did you? See ya, Eric.
Oh, Carlos kicked himself. Gotta hate it when that happens. What's going on, Mike Birdman? Had a fail-safe from battery dump. Ooh.
The sky looks really cool there.
Yeah, we've had some good, crazy skies lately. It's just been so windy, I haven't pushed it. Been so cold. 40 degrees and 20-mile-an-hour winds puts it down to about 26. I think last night was 27 before the wind chill.
That wind chill is hell too, man.
It's supposed to calm down the next couple of days and supposed to warm up by the weekend, hopefully. So
here's the thing. I mean, granted, I'm in Florida, but when it's cold, usually there is a wind. I mean, I live close to the coast, so there's all wind chill is always a factor. Yeah, it's time to lose that battery.
Temporarily out of stock.
Birdman.
Go figure.
So whose screen is this? Who is this? That's Rob?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was, but I wasn't sure. It looked like a farm. So you got goalposts across from the farm, huh?
Yeah, that's I used to play football on that in school. Been late on there a couple times too.
Oh, that's a good
Bored.
thing.
Yeah, I went to that
Wind
elementary
chill is
school
a
right
heat
there.
factor.
What's
What are you
that?
talking about, Carlos?
Yeah, that's how native I am. That was the elementary school I went to when I was a little kid, from kindergarten up.
So you've lived there all your life?
Yeah, except when I was in I lived in Alaska for 15 years, and then my time in the military I was away. There's the whole farm right there.
Was sharing very well, by the way.
Good, good. I was just trying to find something to share. I got some B-roll I can share.
There are numerous places where if something happened, it would be a challenge to find the bird.
Yeah. Take your radio with you when you go retrieve.
I think I got enough to run 3 more maybe on that roll.
This is the Apex with Silk's Kiss V2.
I was just looking at some Ethic motors myself just now, but they weren't those ones.
I haven't decided on them yet. They're pretty smooth.
These are the Ethics Flat Rats, 1507 2800 kV brushless motor for the Cinewhoops.
Huh.
Designed for Cinewhoop 6S packs.
There's
wow.
Jinx.
2800 kV. I might have to try that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was looking for motors for a 3-inch somewhere around a 1408. Those are 1507. But the KV is like way low.
Oh, yeah, the moon that night.
Yeah, the moon was cool. Got the moon and the sunset at the same time.
Yeah, that was a full moon night, this last full moon, I think. Just come up over the mountains. Now that looks like Wyoming.
Hell yeah.
That was 200 and what's the limit now?
400.
Oh yeah, it's 399 feet.
It doesn't look that high.
Trust me, that was over 400 feet because
Really? You think? Back it up. I don't think so.
I've done it a lot with the Phantom. It doesn't. 400 feet ain't that high. Oh, that's the wrong screen. I'm all fucked up.
Nah, that's
200. No. Wait. That's about under 200 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The top of those trees are about 60 feet. This might not be the one, but I went up pretty high. No, I didn't do it there.
You think those trees are 60 feet high? Nah, some of them are, I guess.
Those ones right there are.
Okay.
Because they're taller than the high tension power line that runs through right there, and they're that much higher than that.
I think the tallest trees around where I'm at are about 75, 80 feet. I keep meaning to take the Hubson up that has some altitude, has a altitude readout on it. and see how high they are, but I don't think they're much over 75, 80 feet, the tallest one.
That's like 200 feet, maybe. There's an air. See,
No, I'll give you 200 feet on that.
right there on the other side of that football field, that flat hilltop up there, that's an airport.
Okay, so
Yeah, I used to fly my Phantom right there and have to call the tower and or call that airfield and stuff.
I mean, what kind of airfield? What are you talking about? You know, crop dusters or commercial?
It's actually, since you bring that up, that's the busiest airport in Wyoming.
Really?
Because of the Silver Spur Ranch, or not the Silver Spur, the Brush Creek Ranch. See, all the rich people came in here and bought up all of the property along the river. It's just a beautiful little valley right there. But the Brush Creek Ranch flies in so many customers and dudes that makes this little airport the busiest in Wyoming.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. Private jets.
But see, I mean, the whole idea with that is you just know what, I mean, like with what you're flying right there. What are you flying right there? You're flying obviously a race quad.
Yeah, it's an Apex 5-inch.
Yeah. So, in other words, as long as you are in the approach path or whatever, the airport don't give a shit about you.
They really don't. They were really nice. In fact, they let me come up to the airport and fly my quad and fly my Phantom and show them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was flying around a bunch of Lear jets and shit. It was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
No, they're really nice. It's mostly paranoid neighbors you got to worry about.
Paranoid. Oh, you're spying on me.
Yeah.
Right?
Flying a drone, I'm sure that's not legal.
Wait till you fly a drone, I'll call the cops. No, you can't do that. Really? I thought I had airspace. I thought that's what the recreational pilot certificate was for.
I dive the cops all the time here. And they never, one time they slowed down, scared me, but.
It seems so dark. It is dark. The damn moon's up. Okay.
Yeah, it's dark. I can fly. Now this is as good as the GoPro gets, but that freaking Mr. Steel camera. What is it? It's
so in other words, it's brighter to you. Hey, Crystal, how are you, babe?
As soon as I take my goggles off, I can't believe how dark it is. The Swift Mini, the Runcam Swift Mini, is a super fucking good camera. I don't know. I got days of video.
Crystal saying hello if y'all ain't paying attention in the chat.
What's going on, Crystal?
Hey, Crystal.
I'm part hunting currently. Seeing how much money I can spend in one shopping spree.
Yeah, I can't spend no money right now. I've been a lazy bastard for like last couple of weeks, so I need to make some money.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm on clampdown mode.
Oh, what a cute goat.
That's juxtaposed.
He's got a camel toe nose.
She's we artificially inseminated her mother, that black goat in the back, for her. She's crossed with one of the best dairy goat herds in the United States. We bought some straws from them.
Well, that one on the left is fat, boy. That's a big old goat.
That's
How
Jinx,
big?
man.
How big are they?
Geez, I wouldn't even know what weight to guess.
You just need to do more videos standing amongst them.
I got some here.
Hey, look how they rear up. What are they doing when they rear up? They feeling frisky?
Yeah, it's kind of playing. Those two are playing anyway. They get serious and they'll just like the sheep do, and they'll fight like that.
Get pissed off at each other. Hey, you're playing a little too rough. I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
Yeah, actually, those two. That's a really weird little friendship there. It's like that black. I don't want to get into that. It's a long story, but yeah, there's hierarchies, but those two respect each other, and the younger one is actually learning from the older one how to run the herd.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love my girls. They're pretty neat.
What do you mean your girls? You kill all the guys or what?
Yeah, well, we don't. We sell all the guys. Most of them end up as pack goats.
A pack goat?
Yeah, these are all girls. It's a dairy herd. Boys don't have much value in a dairy herd.
No, yeah, it makes the milk funny, don't it?
Yeah, and you just don't need them. You don't need very many of them.
Man, there's other cultures where they get rid of the women.
I couldn't live without women.
I know, that's a valuable commodity right there,
Yeah.
Can't live with them, can't live without them. Oh.
Well, I mean, to live without them.
Right. Is what it is. We just keep moving along.
See, now this file is jerkier.
TBS Crossfire, Vegas Use Pick All in One, Run Cam, Ethics, I'm missing the Unify. Need to Unify in there. What else?
Look at how small the little one is. How long ago was this, Rob?
Like maybe a week and a half ago.
Really? The little one looked small. I mean, the child.
Yeah, she's only 3.
She looked bigger when I saw her earlier today. That's all I'm saying.
She's growing, yeah, for sure.
What is that in that can?
Corn scratch for the chickens. Actually,
you're going to feed the chickens, are you?
I think so.
Are you hoarding toilet paper? Oh, that's something else.
Yeah, when people tell you food is free, tell them they're full of shit. It costs a lot of money to produce food. I mean, that's about a 6-month supply of that stuff in the white. That's like a fermented alfalfa. We replenish the grain stack once a month and buy about 10 bags of that.
Did you say fermented alfalfa?
Yeah, it's fermented alfalfa. We got to order it from Texas. Everywhere around here went Roundup ready. So
okay. So explain this. Okay, why do you get alfalfa that's fermented? Does it make the milk better?
It affects the taste. I mean, funny enough, it does. But
in other words, you get your goats hammered on.
No, it's not alcohol fermented. It's
fermented is fermented, man.
No, not really. It just unlocks more nutrients and minerals for them.
So it's like the fermentation process breaks it down.
Yep.
The kind of like sauerkraut.
Exactly like sauerkraut. Yep. That's, you don't need to hear my fucking
Man,
mouth.
this time of need here, man. This stuff. Just crap trying to find parts, brother.
Yeah, I know it. And Jinx has to have some. Oh, you made lotion? My wife made lotion. What's it smell like? Oh my god! No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty good. What's in it?
Castor oil, aloe vera gel,
What's that?
rosehip seed oil, vitamin E.
Sweet.
Lavender.
Well, that's no fun.
What did I do? Close the actual live stream?
No, you're still here. If you close the stream page, you'd be gone.
What's that?
If you'd closed the stream page, you'd have been gone.
Oh, yeah. I mean the actual YouTube live. It's not open.
Yeah, I'm working on something, man. I want to build the tiny trainer from Heads Up FPV. So I'm looking to see if I can find parts for it, seeing how much it's going to cost me. There's the one I'm trying to find parts for right there. I'm having trouble with motors right now.
What kind of problems are you blowing them up or what?
No, finding them in stock, brother.
Oh, I got you.
Everything else I seem to be finding fairly well in stock, but I'm not finding the motors that I want.
Oh. All right.
At least not there, and not at Get FPV. The two types of motors I've tried, looked for, and I'm not finding anything for it. I'd like to get the Zings for it, but Get FPV only had like 3 of them in stock. I'm not trying to build a tricopter.
It's very dirty off axis. It's been sitting around the house. I put new batteries in it recently. I know, man. That's badass off axis. That's cool. That's very cool. So how are you gonna control it? Are you gonna control it, or is it gonna be pre-programmed? Like this little guy, it's limited, but it has some sensors that react to sound and all that, all on its own. Is it going to be autonomous, or you going to control it with a radio? Dano, hey Dano.
I'll be droned.
Hey, Dano. Did you ever see the show Green Acres?
Green Acres is the place to be.
Remember?
Green Acres is the place for me.
Do you remember he used to have to climb the pole to make a phone call? So Dano had to climb a tree to get a good signal. The next time, hey Dano, next time what you need to do is climb up the tree with a wire and an antenna so you don't have to climb the damn tree no more.
You could just get Ed to come over and fly your drone for a little while, and he'll end up in a tree with it with an antenna off, and you'd be in good shape. Tie a wire when he starts, boom, easy. We'll send that baby right up there for you.
Okay, there you go.
Kev FPV got one stuck. I think it was yesterday or the day before. He's got one stuck up in a tree. I don't know if he retrieved it yet. It was way up there, out flying. Snow everywhere. That baby was sitting at the top of the tree.
John has a question.
I might have an answer. Well, one that you want.
Somebody will look for it. If he don't, he'll look for it if he don't know right off the bat. Are you doing all right, Dana? Out there in the wild?
1408 Zing. High Flight Zing 1408. I don't want to order from Banggood. And Get FPV doesn't have enough in. Ooh, ready-made RC. Is that my next stop?
I didn't know there were that many options in the Mamba stack, John. Somebody's here.
Wait, 3600 kV Unibel, bro.
Yeah, what?
2 pieces for 30.
I'm on screen. Yeah. What's up? What are you
back order?
What are you doing?
Well, you can sit down if you want, but I ain't getting up.
See, Ready-Made doesn't have the motors in either.
What do you mean what's wrong with my face?
Are you doing the glasses thing again? Quit doing that. Quit doing that. You fucking with people.
No, they expect me to fuck with them.
Yeah. It needs to be the opposite one.
Why?
Which one's the good one?
The one with the lens in it.
Okay. Good. Yeah. All right.
$70 for 4 motors. I don't want 2800 kV.
Things are. A lot of people get quarantined. This is my. This catches my corona.
Free delivery by Friday, May 8th. Friday, May 8th.
Wow, it's 3 weeks.
Right now, the only place I'm finding the Zing motors is Amazon.
And they're 3 weeks out?
Yeah, because they're not guaranteeing anything less than 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
That's not saying they won't get them here before 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know what's weird?
They're trying to give themselves time because they're not. If it's not essential stuff, it gets put on the back line. So basically, right now, it's shipping out of the U.S. warehouses if they've got it in stock.
Yeah, it's all those people ordering. It's all those people ordering toilet paper.
There's so many Mamba stacks to choose from. Well, what quad are you? You want a 30-30 stack for the frog frame? What's the best Mamba stack? You want it like soon, right? Well, that's going to be difficult. Let's see. Mamba. I want to say that.
I thought everybody did the Mamba F405.
I usually go to RC or RDQ for my quad parts, but they've been so low on parts because of all this quarantine stuff.
That is a locomotive.
A locomotive. Okay.
Because this is Night Train FPV, and that green emblem is a locomotive roaring down the track with a skull in the face of it.
It's like a Punisher train.
Yeah, it's kind of Punisher-like, I guess.
Joe Stan actually made the logo for me. I told him what colors I kind of liked, and he played around and he came up with that. And I was like, yeah, that looks pretty cool. They had the train engine head and everything with the skull in it, and then the night train with this, all that. So it worked out well.
Well, tell us, why are you called Night Train? Why don't you explain that, Mike?
When I was in the Army, I was deemed Night Train Lane. My last name is Lane, Lane. And there used to be an old defensive linebacker named Night Train Lane. He's one of the top 5 in the NFL still today. But they deemed me Night Train Lane then. So when I got into FPV, I kind of figured it was fitting since I was flying always at nighttime because it was after work. So I was always working the night shift doing that.
There you go. Hey, great
Night train FPV work.
and you know, for the longest time, because for the longest time, I would see your logo just as the little emoji or whatever that you have for your profile picture, and I never quite knew what it was. And I'm like, oh, that's a freaking locomotive coming out. Got the cow catcher at the bottom, you know.
They ain't got nothing in stock at RDQ, do they? Come on.
What do you want to do?
You
can hang out. You just hanging out.
Well,
oh, you want to do the gaming thing? Okay.
Oh, he wants to go play games.
No. We were going to play. I wanted to play Call of Duty, but he's not up to it right now.
Oh. Modern Warfare.
It's one of them. I got old Xbox 360, man. You know, I got.
That was off sync.
Off sync? What do you mean off sync?
Well, you see how we intertwined our knuckles? We didn't do that.
Okay, whatever. We're
this.
supposed to do elbow bumps now, motherfucker.
Oh, whatever.
So if you're looking for a 30 by 30 stack, being newer to soldering, I'm going to recommend the Diatone 405. Now, the question is it no, sold out. It'll go from 3S to 6S. You get the flight controller and the 50 amp ESC. That's going to do you any pretty much bird. But yeah, the Diatone Mamba 405 MK2, that'd be the one to get on the Diatone Mamba. I say that because the F7's got more wiring to it and tinier pads on a lot of the stuff. So it's going to be easier for soldering on the regular Mamba. Most of
not only that,
you solder, and then you've got plugs. So that's kind of nice.
You don't need all those inputs. Who's going to use all the inputs on F7?
Yeah, that F7's got everything set up. You can put GPS, all that stuff on that F7. It's got like 8 ports, UARTs or something like that, all total on the F7. Plus, it's got all them LED tabs all over and everything. There's just tons and tons of little stuff on that. I would say the 405 if you're going to get one. But like I said, RDQ doesn't have one. If they do have one, get it. I'm showing that they're out of stock, sold out. They got the DJI version, but not the regular version. Now, I don't know how much different the DJI is going to be different than the regular.
Well, that sounds scary because they got the name DJI on it. What does that say, Rob? Valerian root.
Diatone is some good stuff, man, and they're producing some real quality parts. They're teamed up with iFlight right now to the point where they're producing good enough parts that eSheen's pulling into iFlight and Diatone to pull stuff. So, yeah, Diatone's really at the top of the game right now as far as that goes. They're producing a lot of quality quad parts. I like the F7 though. That F7 stack is a bad boy. And the F7 with the Bluetooth on it, so you can use the SpeedyB app on your phone, is $10 cheaper than the full F7, I think it is.
That is a pretty cool aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, being able to connect to your phone and check things over or tune or this or that from,
I mean,
you're
yeah,
gonna do
that's
full
all well
programming
and good
from
for
the
a pro
phone.
like you, but
It's nice to have. There's some times that I know me and Adam both have been like, man, if we could just connect to a phone and fix this damn thing, or when you're out tuning a quad, if you've got, do any tuning at all, if you get into that aspect of it, it's good to have that on the fly. Bluetooth right over real quick. You ain't even got to plug into your quad. It's Bluetooth. So it connects right to your phone. Edge just picked up one of those F7 stacks with the Bluetooth too. So he didn't
did he?
had that capability. He's like, oh, I guess that would be kind of cool. He was saying the same thing. He's like, I wouldn't even use that. And then I was like, well, if you're out in the field and you want to do some tuning on a quad or something, it's easy to get in there and change some things, and all through the SpeedyB app, all the way down to programming your OSD, all that stuff in there. So yeah, it could be useful. Yep. F25 MK 20x20 stack. 20x20 is not bad either. At 20x20s, you're still pushing, what is that, 25 amp ESC, 30 amp ESC on there? 20 amp? 20 amps pretty good. If you're pushing a 5-inch with it, I wouldn't recommend the 20 amp. I wouldn't recommend anything less than 30 amps for a 5-inch. If it's a 3-inch or 2.5 or something like that, the Frog is what, 88? If you can fit a 2020 stack in there, put that 20 amp 2020 stack in there for the Mamba. That'd fit good in the Frog. That's the same thing Eric's been flying pretty much, right? The Frog, the Toad are all about the same. You're gonna make me look up the Frog now.
Right off back to town though, he's killing the catnip. I think the cats are set up for a while.
Look,
hey John,
gotta watch that.
Give me a 30x30 any day. The 20x20 is starting to get small.
That's a full 5-inch, man. Yeah, that's a full 5-inch. Don't get the 20x20. You want more power. 20 amp is not going to be enough. I would not recommend it. I think Kiss is running 24 amp, I think is what Rob's got on his, is the 24 amp ESCs. And that's like your bottom line pretty much for a 5-inch.
Hiya, homie.
Yeah, if it had bigger ESC, if it was like a 30 amp ESC, 35 amp ESC on a 20x20, I would. Because then it's just a matter of the ESCs being able to handle it. But you're talking, you split that down, you're talking 4 times 20 is 80 amp top. What was Ladrib showing? 115, like pushing his quad, doing freestyle on a 5-inch freestyle. So you're over your limit then. You're going to be, you'll end up blowing ESCs faster, replacing stacks quick. And if you blow an ESC and it catches the FC, you're screwed there too. So less fire is better. And then you got more. The more power you have, the more room you have for playing with props too. Because your props and motors change your power, amperage, pull, and whatnot for your voltage. So you have to watch all that too. So if you're down on the lower end, you're going to have to watch your props more. If you're down on up on the higher end of the power of your ESCs, you're going to be able to play with your props more without blowing shit. You might want to try Get FPV or Pyro Drone, John. Those are the other two places I use most regularly. Everything's pretty much out of stock everywhere, though, man. Diatone was like hit because they're out of China. So everybody's running out. They're good quality. I mean, you know, that tells you something right there when you've got Kikutes and all that stuff, all these F7s and F4s, and they're in stock, but the Diatones are gone. It's not just because they're cheap price. It's because they're good quality at a good price. The Tango TX. The Tango 2 is good if you like only flying crossfire. That's the disadvantage of the Tango. If you're going to
the advantage of the Tango is, Dan, that then you'll have work to do on your drone because you haven't broken any yet. Then you can change them all to crossfire.
Yeah, it's only crossfire, and as far as I know, they're not looking to make it anything but crossfire. So,
oh yeah, I can't wait to munch on some wild cherry.
Black cherry and wild cherry was my dad's favorites.
I know, but who wants to eat bark? I don't want to eat bark.
No, that's pipe tobacco, brother. That's just pipe tobacco.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
So, like I said,
so he has a pipe tobacco called catnip.
Tango 2's crossfire only, so you're going to be limited to crossfire capabilities. So your tiny whoops and all these pre-order type drones, a lot of the single boards and stuff, all-in-one boards, don't have crossfire capabilities like my Toothpick, my Mobula 7, my Tiny Whoop. They won't run on the Tango 2. I have to have a QX7 to run them. So you're going to have an extra controller hanging around.
Yeah, but Dan don't care about that.
Well, that's my thoughts on it. That's what he asked.
It just makes sense to me that a radio that was meant to work on crossfire, dedicated to crossfire, is going to have less latency than something with a module stuck in it or whatever.
Christian Raymond, Swamp Donkey 530. Who else did I see sneak in there? I saw somebody else sneak in there. Food Forest Permaculture. There you go. I knew it. Permaculture. I can't even speak. Paul, Wakey RC in the house.
Here, Ed, you don't eat it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't eat bark. Well, no, you don't want to eat tobacco either. It'll make you sick to your stomach. For a little while. You get used to it on it. Just like those guys that swallow their spit when they chew, huh? You get used to it after a while.
You just don't let your spit get in your chew.
I used to have a buddy when we were out in the field, dude. He would swallow, dude, straight up, man. Fine cut and everything. He'd swallow every bit of it.
I don't.
Oh, man, that rocked my gut.
Yeah, right.
Just that little bit. You get a little bit too much down there sometimes. It used to get my stomach going, ooh, must have swallowed a good one there.
Oh, goodness.
Haven't had licorice root for many years, Wakey says.
There. That might be a bad one to
I don't know
show.
what Carlos is doing. Can you still tag him? He's still here, obviously, John.
This is what we do with it, we don't eat it.
Now, Rob.
What's that?
What are you doing?
Starting number 5.
You said that you didn't want to eat it, and we don't eat it. We make stuff like this, which has got that stuff I was just showing you in it. but it's like a top. You make shit with it. It's medicinal.
That's right. Medicinal.
Medicinal.
So some of this, some of that. Get you some of that.
And then
What are you making though? I don't get it.
Making tinctures. Medical tinctures to cure your ailments.
And you're supposed to eat that shit?
no, this is specifically is topical,
If
and you
that
put it on.
Adam guy was
It's got antibacterial properties and stuff to boost your skin. It's got frankincense and myrrh and freaking.
So it's a lotion then.
But you can use it for like itchy skin, or if you get eczema or stuff like that.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, burdock root, which is kind of gives you an antimicrobial in there, and then everything else. I think myrrh is antimicrobial, and then frankincense is it's good for the skin. It's good for things like I don't know, any kind of
ointments.
Yeah, it's castor oil based. Huh?
Think about this, folks. Frankincense and myrrh, the two things they were giving Jesus. That's what they laid at Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That was the way they ate healthy in those days. Frankincense and myrrh and things like that. We've got a long way from that.
Yeah, this is myrrh. After I crushed it up in my little thing.
Stone grinder.
And then this is frankincense. I don't recommend putting frankincense in your mortar and pestle. Wait, that's not frankincense. Is that it?
What,
Yeah.
did it explode or something?
No, it's like it's sap. So it's kind of gummy. See, it's sticking to my shit.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's the first time I'd ever messed with it, though.
Pyrodrone. That's where it's at, eh? That's
what
where
they
I ordered some parts from. Pyrodrone, actually, I ordered my Crossfire receivers from Pyrodrone on like Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Saturday. Friday, I had ordered a set of motors from Rotor Riot. I'm still waiting on the motors from Rotor Riot. I've already got the stuff from Pyro, though.
Pyro rocks, man.
Pyro's good shipping. They're all the way over in Cali, but they're quick all the way to this coast and everything. So I like using them. They're one of my favorites for getting batteries too. I used to get the Pyro packs all the time. 1,300 mAh for us for like $17 a piece. They run good for a cheap pack. You know what I mean? Compared to China Hobby Line, they're smaller and run just as good. Originally, when I started ordering the Pyro packs from Pyrodrone, they actually had the tattoo logo on there too. That tells you something about the packs, doesn't it, people? The only reason it doesn't now is because Tattoo got on his ass about their monies. They're like, no, you're not going to put our name on your cheap packs. You want to put our name on it, you're going to charge more, and we're going to get more. These are generic packs. So they made them take their logo off, only Pyro on them now. That was 3 years ago when I went down to IO. They were having that issue.
The only thing I've worked on ever, John, has been a 30x30, except for when I replaced the flight controller in the Mobula 7. And I don't know what size that is considered, but I couldn't believe it worked after I did it.
I don't want to go that way. Let's go.
I know it's smaller than 20 by 20 though, that's for sure.
Yeah, everything Mamba's pretty much back ordered at Get FPV too. They got the GEP RC in, they've got HGLRC in, and they've got an iFlight. There you go. Ooh. It's a little bit more expensive than the Mamba. Actually, no. Mamba 405 DJI. Ooh, yeah. Mamba
Yeah, but what's the DJI all about?
Just the wiring setup on it. That's what's different about it. This is the way it's got to be wired in. They made it more form-fitting for DJI users. So the 405 DJI is $62.99 normal. The 405 Mamba regular is $56.99. So you're saving $4. $54.99. The iFlight Success E Mini F4 stack, 45 amp, 2 to 6S, BL Heli, 4-in-1 ESC. That's a pretty good stack, I've heard too. The iFlight Success. iFlight's who makes your Zing motors. Well, it's $54.99 and in stock. That's pretty much the same as your Mamba. That's a 45 amp. That's a bad boy there. Burnt off the pads like twice on a 20 by 20. Yeah. Oh, I think I remember that. No, Get FPV. Get FPV has an iFlight Success E Mini F4. Let me give you a link. I'll help you out. There's your link. That's supposed to be a pretty good stack. I haven't used one, but I've heard good things about it. 45 amps, plenty of power for anything you're going to push on 5-inch, that's for sure. Hell, you can go up to probably 7-inch with that stack with no problem. Anything over 7-inch, you're going to start pushing power issues and have to worry about it then. That's what's in stock right now. Otherwise, you're waiting on Mambas or finding another spot. I don't know. Let me check over there. Shit. I was just over at Progressive RC. Let me see what they got in flight controllers.
The funny thing is with the Mamba F405 is like, even before all this crap that's going on now started, there were times where they were out of stock.
Yeah.
I remember Erwin EBR FPV, he like loves the Mamba F405 whatever stack, D or whatever, I don't know. And he'd buy 4 or 5 at a time. Just because there was one time he went to buy them and they were out of stock, and he said, like, screw this. As soon as they were in stock, he bought like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, they're not coming up with that here. What the heck? Electronics flight controllers. Why don't they have them in stacks? That's weird. All right, we'll go straight flight controllers and see if it comes up with the Mamba stuff. I'm not seeing any iFlight stuff at Progressive RC. None. Or diatone rather. No Mamba stuff there at Progressive, so that ain't gonna help. I was just over there looking at parts. Rob said he'd ordered from them before, and they were pretty good. So I was looking for parts for that tiny trainer. So I was over at Progressive RC. I've never used them before.
Did
There's
you
some
say Tiny
company
Dancer?
over in the New York area that Chris was using. I don't think I'd recommend to anybody, but they might have a Mama stack, yeah. Drone parts. What is it? Something drone parts over there. He was trying to order the Flight 1 afterburner, the good one, the nice new stack that me and Adam got, nice compact, and they kept sending them the other one instead. They sent them like two of the other ones that are like $20 less, charged them the full price and everything. Yeah. It was supposed to be one, and they got him the other. He wants the one that's sitting in my 6S bird up there. The Extreme. I think that's what it is. They keep the top what? I don't know. What the hell one is it? I think it's the Extreme that I got. It's like a 60 amp or something like that, maybe a 50 amp. That thing's going to take some power, though.
Which one's that?
Times 4, 200 volt. Wow, that's a lot of power. It's for 6S, though. I think it says it'll do up to like 8S.
Wow. You sent me a link to a video of a guy running AF.
No, I sent you a video link the other day of a guy doing 12S on a 5.
Oh, was it 12S? Okay.
Quad Mover is doing it, and Nerc FPV. Those are the two that I've seen in the last couple of weeks here. 12S on a 5-inch quad, bro. Screaming. Quad Mover's the first one that I saw do it. Man, he's doing prototyping though. That's why Quad Mover's pushing all the, he's put out like 3 or 4 videos in the last couple of weeks of 12S 5-inch quads doing test flights and stuff with it. Crazy, insane sound, dude.
Here's the thing with all that. You gotta wonder, I mean, because like drag racing is big down here in Florida. They have this thing called the Gator Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about the drag cars and whatever. And you gotta wonder if a bird like that running 12S is like kind of like the drag cars where they do a run or two and then it's time to rebuild the damn motor because he damn screamed the crap out of it,
I watch Cletus McFarlane on YouTube. I don't know if you've heard of him or not, but he's got a shop down there, Florida somewhere or whatever. They do like some burnout competitions and this and that and the other thing down there. He's got a C7 Corvette that had stock motor in it, pushing 850 horsepower to the tires.
Wow.
Stock C7. He said he was doing 85 down the freeway, forgot to turn the choke off, blew the motor. Only had like 30,000 miles on it.
Oh, man.
So the motor's getting pulled and put over to a pro shop and getting boosted up or whatever. They're going for 1,000 horse out of it. But yeah, dude, all kinds of crazy stuff down there race wise. But that's what the big thing with the X classes. They were getting into being out there with like the dirt track racers and stuff like that because they need all that big space. Not to mention it's already got a cage all the way around the track. So it's a lot better for spectators. They can see it better. So these X class and Beast class that you see running 13-inch to 17-inch, 18-inch props, that's what it's all about, is putting that big power down there. They're running 12S packs on there, or 12S motor, two 6S packs running 12S parallel. So yeah. Later, Carlos, man. Take care. Let me see if I can find quad movers a video for you guys. That's some crazy stuff. I probably won't be able to stream very well over here with all the pages I got open, but I'll link it in the room anyway.
I got a video lined up of the here. Just I'll show you.
I was gonna kick it. I was gonna kick it up. There you go.
You guys recognize that?
No.
Well, it's your live stream from
yeah, live stream. I see you over off to the left.
A week or so ago.
Oh. Yeah, the snow was there the other day.
See the chicken?
There's the chicken. I see the chicken.
That was when I ripped the other day on the show.
Okay. I don't remember the chicken.
You see the size of that chicken?
It's kind of hard to see, tell how big it is without a frame of reference.
So if you're looking for extreme quads 12S, check out that guy's page. This guy is probably the most insane line of sight guy that I've seen around this area. I mean, he's crazy, insane line of sight flyer. He's been doing a bunch of prototype testing of 12S rigs, 5-inch 12S. That's
wow. And he's doing that line of sight.
I think he said the motors were like 850 kV or something like that.
Did you see the guy with the leaves? I wonder if that's the same guy.
Yep, where he was coming down and roosting the leaves.
Yeah, okay. So that's it. Yeah, that's badass. That's badass. So that's the link right there for everybody, anybody that's here. Check out. Is that the video you got in there?
That's his page right there. That's his actual page.
So what's the name of the video?
Which one? Which
video? The one where he does the leaves.
Oh, that was back there a while ago, dude. I don't know what the name of the video is. Dude, he posts so many videos. He's had in the last, well, let me look at videos, pull up his videos. He's pulled up in 2 weeks, he's put up a couple of them. He's put
Oh wow, okay, yeah, because that was probably like a month ago when you sent me that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe the line of sight flying he was doing at first. I thought
he does that all the time, dude. All the time he's like that. It's just crazy. So good. Night, Brick's Life.
Night, you prick.
He's such a prick.
How's Edge doing, man? Skipping away, huh? Finally at work? He finally got to work, so he thought he'd come log in and hang out.
Yeah, yeah. He's busy at work, right?
Freaking government paid people. What, man? Work for the government, you get it easy.
I'd rather pay him than, fucking.
Yeah, I'd rather pay his taxes and keep him employed.
So much untapped potential. Have you guys?
Edge, man, I'm keeping them going, bro. I'm printing away. I'm printing them babies at 3 millimeters, 0.3. Pushing them bad boys. I print out 6 of those an hour. It's on the second set for the stream right now.
I don't know, man. I just can't do the math. I think it'd be cool to like have them, if you're gonna wear a mask, have one that has a smiley face on it.
Oh, they sell those now. You can buy them.
Here's what gets me. Here's what gets
You're getting
me.
close to 100 printed total so far, Edge.
Really?
Yeah. I've given out like 50 of them or something like that already.
There's like a new industry of just masks popping up right now. You can order like all kinds of masks.
Yeah.
They're just popping out of the woodwork.
Pop-ups on Facebook for masks are insanely crazy right now. Let me hook you on a video real quick off access to speed that process up. Are you printing the same ones I'm doing? Are you printing these ones here? If you're printing the same ones, I'll get you a video link that'll help speed that process up quite a bit. If I could find it here.
So in other words, okay. So explain this, Mike. So in other words, you hook the strap of the mask around that.
Yeah, the strap goes around these and these go around the back of your head. So the straps are
I gotcha.
Save it for
like
ears.
rubbing on the back of your ears all the time.
Yeah.
That's where they're having the most
Cool.
problems. Rubbing on their
Especially
ears.
for people that have their car doors open all the time.
Keeps their ears.
I mean, their ears are spread out enough as it is without having a strap pull them out, you know.
Off access. Check out that video there. The kid's name's Ethan, dude. He's like, I don't know, 10, 12 years old or some shit. But they've got like tons of printers set up. His dad helps him with it and everything, you know.
Good job, baby.
He's got some nice tricks to speeding those prints up, running them at 0.3 millimeter and switching the way the lines run down. It went from going about 3 hours, 4 hours or something like that down to an hour for 5 or 6 of them rather.
Got that beer back on my phone.
Yeah, that's the kid that was talking about it. He did a good job explaining how he runs it and everything else. He's got the link for the exact ones that I'm printing. So you can go over to Thingiverse and pull the print. And he shows you a few shortcuts in Cura how to speed them up. What's going on, Rebel?
Hey, Rebel, look. People
Hi,
saying
Rebel.
That's
Hi,
Ed.
Rebel.
Silly girl.
She's gonna hide.
Yep.
She's shy. Shy Rebel.
Give it a minute. Rebel Rose.
The other ones I printed up. These are the other kind I was printing up off access. These take about 2 or 5 hours for 5. They're about an hour a piece.
Is that silk stuff you were talking about?
Yeah, this is that silk PLA filament. That's smooth.
Looks good.
I love this stuff. Looks cool. But it says superhero mask here. Little arrows. They're a little bit shorter than the other ones, and it takes way longer to print them. They look cool though. Giving a
So
few
if they're shorter than if you've got a fat head, you can't use.
Yeah, these are. There's another print that somebody on the Creality site was posting with me. That there's one that's out that's got like the hooks on the side, and then it's got a big old circle kind of thing in the middle, so they can have their hair in a bun. If they got a ponytail, they can put the ponytail and use the strap still too. You can show you if you can get on. Let me I'll throw this link back in if you want to jump in the stream or something and show us. More than welcome to come on cam and show us. There's the link for the stream. What brand of filament was that? The shiny? That was that TTYL, whatever it is. TTY T3D. That was that.
I don't know how y'all keep track of all these different filaments and stuff like that.
Too fast color change, multicolor PLA.
JS in the house.
Made in China. Last time I looked at Amazon where I ordered this, I couldn't find that same rainbow stuff. They do have silk and single colors, but they didn't have that rainbow fast change like that. That's the fast change. It's like 3 millimeters per color it changes, rather than like 7 to 10 like the normal rainbow filament change.
You have a bad obsession with bananas, JDS. I'm just saying. Hi, Rebel. There she goes again. She had to run off. She ran off as soon as I said hi to her.
Is that why we see JDS over on Mitch's stream? He's trying to steal the bananas from Mitch's ape.
Is Adam coming or what?
No, it doesn't seem so, man. We're going on the 3rd hour already, and you know,
time for another one.
You got about that much time, I think. I think we're gonna call it at 10 o'clock. Seems like it's kind of dying down and whatnot tonight. And
you were retaining viewers for quite a while there. I was watching.
Yeah, I don't even watch the numbers, dude. I don't even. If I was making money off this and making money, then I worry. Otherwise, it's like, all right, we'll come on, hang out.
No. It's you don't have to watch the numbers. I am and actually, if you look, no, you're doing good. This is good.
We're probably like 11 or 12 in here right now, huh?
Yeah, and that's really fucking good in hour 3.
Yeah, that's how we do pretty good. It ends up being, I think, I end up with like 22 to 25 viewers throughout, blah, 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 solid viewers. And then views itself, I end up, by the time the stream is over, I'm usually somewhere around 80 to 100 people that have clicked in or clicked out or this or that. So last stream, I think the retention was 22 minutes for audience retention.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good, really.
People occupied for 22 minutes. Yeah, right. With nothing to talk about.
Considering most of my videos have a watch average of 1.5 to 2.5 minutes, you're talking about anywhere from a 5-minute video to a 12-minute video. It's
yeah.
So that's pretty good.
JDS says he's here. The party just started. I guess I need to go get some ice because that's fresh one. So let me go grab some ice and we'll mix up a fresh one.
I liked it when we got serious there and talked about politics and stuff. That's actually what I wanted to do on my live stream.
Yeah, I would tend to piss people off.
Well, no, I would run my show a little stricter, and you would let other people talk, and anybody. It's a friendly conversation. There's no need to get mad at each other over it.
I get that.
So.
But I'm pretty firm believer in what I believe in, and
that's okay. Most people are, as long as you respect other people and don't get nasty. Then you would be a valuable guest on a show like that. Because it is your opinion. It's your point of view. So yeah, it's fucking valuable.
And I've been around a year or two, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's you can learn something from everybody.
My wife just added more stuff for our stuff. She's out there playing with insurance and whatnot. I got $20,000 worth of insurance on the house for renter's insurance. That ought to cover the cost.
That's a loaded question, off-axis. I'm not sure what you mean by apocalypse either. Then apocalypse, the way I see it, there's not much you can take with you.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If two of them ain't a fucking pocket knife and a lighter, then don't even talk to me about fucking surviving an apocalypse.
Yeah, but I mean, apocalypse sounds more apocalyptic than what a lighter and a knife is going to get you.
I'm not going to think a lighter, but at least some type of spark igniting device.
And while you're at it, just go ahead and throw a lighter in your pocket.
Best bet. But if you can get a lighter, that's great.
Yeah, that's why you keep a lighter in your pocket. We have magnesium and flint.
Yep.
We all have one of those, but I preach, keep a fucking lighter and a pocket knife. It'll save you a lot of trouble. I mean, you might lose it, you might get wet, whatever. But
I have one of those on my keychain all the time, the magnesium and striker.
Yep.
That's a good thing.
In the camping section with a little beaded clip on it or whatever, hook. Put it on your pocket like.
Wow. I've got some flints and stuff, man, but I've never actually tried to start a fire with one.
Get
give me a couple gas
together. Let's see it, brother. Let's see it.
Hey, Dan, what are you trying to say? I got my blade right here, man. I'll cut you for saying that. What are you trying to say? I'm passed out at 10 o'clock all the time, Dan. What are you trying to say? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Screw the little ones, man.
You know why I'm still awake, Dan? Because
you carry that in your pocket, though, Mike.
I haven't.
My kid got me this for a gift.
That's pretty cool looking. That's cool looking knife. Pull it out. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I'll show you something that I found here on this property.
Is it sharp?
No.
Well, what are you doing? That's pretty damn dull if you can do that.
It's totally decorative, man. I've never tried to sharpen it or anything. You got it for me as a decorative. I'm into dragons and I collect a lot of little pocket knives and shit. I mean,
I know, Dan.
I probably got 100 knives sitting around. I like the quick flips.
Hey, Dan, there are plenty of times at this hour that I am not.
She's dull. She's been broken and everything on that damn thing.
I found this on the property here.
Oh, nice.
The guy that
you don't find many hunting buoys.
Oh, wait till you see this custom job.
Is that Pittsburgh steel in there? Holy smokes. Dude.
And when I found it, that son of a bitch is razor sharp. It will shave you.
Was that a custom re-weld, I would imagine?
Yeah, it looks like they repaired the blade on it.
They like that knife so much, they welded that baby back together, brazed it, and yeah.
It's no joke. I keep this in the gun cabinet because this will shank somebody. That's the guy that this belonged to died in 72.
Wow. That's when I was born. Oh, wait, that's when you were born.
That's a year before I was born, yeah.
Oh, you were 73?
Yeah. Oh, February, 2 months after.
That's right. You just had a birthday. I'm like a year older than you almost.
Oh, yeah. I was talking with the age thing.
My birthday's next month. I turned 48.
Oh, well, poor, pitiful you.
I ordered those motors and see if they come in as a birthday. Right?
I'm 48 and I want some fucking motors, goddammit.
It said May 8th shipping. That was my birthday. I'm like, I don't want to have to build a quad on my birthday. I want to go fly a quad on my birthday, damn it.
Oh, no, that's a good point. So when's your birthday, Mike?
May 8th.
May 8th.
My 3 weeks, buddy. A little over 3 weeks. Yep. somewhere around Mother's Day. But every 4 years, I think it is, it's either me or my brother get Mother's Day. One year, the next year will be him, and then we'll have like a year or two off or something like that or whatever. It rotates through. But the way that the week and Mother's Day falls on a Sunday, it ends up being that we end up sharing a Mother's Day with her every few years. So one year I'll get it, and one year he'll get it. It's kind of cool. Natties aren't that potent, huh? These are.
Have you guys ever heard of My FPV Store?
No.
They're a good one too when you're looking for shit.
I couldn't Zing 1408s in. I'm looking for iFlight Zing 1408 motors. That's what I want right now. Preferably pink and blue, but you know, I'll take any color. They got them in like a black and silver camo too, but nobody seems to have them in stock except for Amazon right now.
There we go.
I got
what motors you looking for?
Zing 1408. I prefer the 3600 or the 4100 kV.
It's XING, right?
XING, yeah.
1408.
Looking at 3600 or 4100 kV.
Nope.
They got them down. They got them 5,000, 2,800, 3,600. Actually, no, the 5,000 are 1108s.
Yeah, they don't carry any Zing.
Pack on Amazon right now.
Who makes Zing?
iFlight.
iFlight?
Yep.
No, it's not here.
No, I thought like Zing was their own thing.
No, they're made by iFlight.
They got a lot of Zings.
Do they have Zings in?
Which 1408? That's size?
600 kV, 4100 kV.
1408, 4100 kV is like the only one that is sold out.
Really? They got the 3600 kV?
Wait.
1408, 3600 will work. That's a little bit low, but.
You guys throw all these numbers out, and I don't know any of that.
I'm going by their recommendation. They say
I don't see them, Mike, but you might want to look because
all the way up to 4600 kV I can go.
I just shared the link in the chat.
All right.
They got a lot of Zings, but the 1408 4100 kV is out of stock.
Let's see what they got here.
Buy the best ones, man. That's why they're out of stock.
Yeah, that's why he's looking for them.
That's what I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Drone Days. I definitely have my opinions, but they say opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and most of them stink.
Only because they can't put it to good fucking use anymore.
That's what happens.
Because of their microbiome.
That's what happens when you find some good motors.
Opinion doesn't mean shit if you can't attach it to actions.
Well, shit. Maybe I'll have to break down and go find me a set of T-motor F20.
Like I can just point this out. Fucking taking money from the federal government and sending it to fucking China. I'm sorry, I'll quit bitching now. I know that just ruffled a lot of feathers, but fuck. Just pointing out the elephant.
Man, if they give us some more options. I wonder what the T-motors are supposed to be rated at.
So FPV is evil. It makes me do shit I would never do. Like get a credit card.
T-Motors tomorrow and see what T-Motors got. Maybe I'll do that.
I've been against credit cards my whole life. Never had a credit card my whole life. I started FPV, and you know what? I got a fucking credit card now.
See, that's pre-order.
Well, there is. Most of them let you use PayPal, you know. Oh, of course, you need a debit card for that, I guess. But
yeah, you get bonuses and stuff on the credit card. It's kind of nice.
I haven't done a credit card in like 20
I
years.
use PayPal credit card.
Oh God,
$100 PayPal credit limit. I rack it up and then pay it off, rack it up, pay it off.
What, hey, what Christian? What's your story, Christian? Because you know, just every now and then you say Yahoo, Yahoo, but that's about all you say.
He likes to live stream.
Does
he? Random stuff all the time. I think he just likes to have friends. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I ain't knocking it. That's why I was asking. I was just asking. He's hanging out, obviously.
I ran out of smokes, man.
It's hard for people to follow, you know, check out somebody's channel now because you can't do the 3 dots to the side of the chat anymore.
This quarantine thing really sucks, you know. I've been smoking like way more.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
Way more, dude. I'm like at 2 packs a day right now. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's why we're always out of weed because I'm home all the time. So
yeah, but I thought you were always home all the time.
No, man, I just started. Well, self-employment started maybe I don't know how many years ago. Been a long time when my son was 6. Yeah, so since then we can't keep anything around. Once I quit driving a truck and running equipment, I'll just smoke it all day.
Yeah, but
Yahoo, Yahoo. Hey, have you guys okay, have you seen the shit on Facebook about people howling at the same time every night around towns and neighborhoods and stuff? Have you seen that on Facebook?
I have not.
I seen it on Facebook. Well, okay, one night we're sitting here, about like I think it was actually on Mike's live stream, wasn't it? No. We were doing some kind of video. But anyway, like we hear something, and of course, because I got animals and shit, I heard some screeching noises, and I jumped up and went outside to see what it was. And there's people all around me howling like a fucking wolf at a certain time every night. And it's because of the lockdown and quarantine and shit. They're doing it. I'll tell you want to get a good feeling, though, listen to your community howl like a fucking wolf, man. That feels good. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. That's where we're at, Ed.
Okay, so where did this come from? It's like, so this was like something on Facebook and everybody decided to like share with each other. Okay, let's howl at the freaking moon every night at 8 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, because everybody was locked in their house and shit. So that I don't know where it started, but I assume that's what it's about.
Well, I want to know what time it is so I can go out and howl too.
I don't know. It's right about dark. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even hear about it, and then I heard the howling, and I'm like, what the hell? Next day, I see some shit on Facebook about it.
First of all, you're out in the middle of nowhere, so how those people around you, you know, got a message? I don't know. I didn't get the message.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have to start a movement. Did you ever hear the song Alice's Restaurant by
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
So, you know, it could be a movement. The Howl at the Moon movement.
Yeah. It is badass. Gave you kind of chills, you know, sitting out there listening to everybody howling and shit. I thought it was great, man. Made me feel good.
I think we might have lost some viewer retention over here. Chat like died all of a sudden or something.
Screw
Not at all. You know, I never did think about that, Edge. Maybe I should check over at Cyclone and see what the hell he's got in stock. Cyclone FPV. I haven't gone to his page in forever. Tarek Maloff. Cyclone FPV.
I don't know. I say you got 11 viewers.
Really?
Yeah.
The hell are you guys staying here for? Ain't you got something else to do on a like Thursday night in lockdown or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't got no place.
I'm
to
4
be.
beers in. It's just about to get interesting here.
Oh, no Zing motors showing. Let me see what all motors he's got.
See, now here's JDF back. Are you done playing with your banana, JDF?
He's got Brother Hobby Tornadoes. He's got his own tornadoes.
You can just tell that JDS and his infatuation. He's a felcher. You know what felching is?
Oh.
Only, hey, off axis, you are way behind. You need to catch up, brother.
That used to be one of our favorite insults. Call somebody a sperm burping felch goblin.
I'm way past 4 beers, brother.
Oh, dang. That's worse than
How's that drink doing, Mike?
What's that?
How's that drink doing?
It's doing pretty good. It's getting lower.
Well, then you need to get busy.
It's getting there. It's almost down to the ice. My show's on too, so. Oh, shit. Lockdown.
Food is on the way.
Shakedown tonight.
So, Birdman, you beat up a battery today, did you? Or it's just old and wore out? I haven't flown in like a week or 2 weeks.
1806. No, I don't want that.
Dinner yet? Oh, are we gonna? No, okay.
Where's all those mini motors? There's a 28 400 kV. That ain't gonna help me. Ooh, there we go. Oh, 1106. Dang. 1407 3600. 4-pack. Team Cyclone.
What are you talking about, Edge?
Ooh, Emax Performance brushless motor. Next.
What is
Did
PC?
you hear what I was saying when you walked away about? You were talking about the felch? That used to be our favorite insult, dude. A sperm burping felch goblin.
It has something to do with hamsters up your ass.
I thought it was gerbils.
Felch.
Gerbils, yeah, you're right. You are corrected.
Now, I remember years ago, I don't know if it was true or not, but I heard he was admitted to the hospital because he had a gerbil up his ass.
I thought the felch was like after the chick farted when you did her in the butt.
No, that's
That's the secretion she gets out of her butt crack. The felch.
No, that's
Makes this thing come and shit.
The difference with a banana, JDS, is that bananas don't have teeth. Gerbils have teeth.
What's
and
the Urban
claws,
Dictionary say
I
on this subject?
Oh my god.
Urban Dictionary. Felch.
Yeah, I thought it was a gerbil up your ass. They were doing it with like drugs or some shit.
Nope. You're totally wrong. The act of sucking or licking ejaculate, other substances mixed with ejaculate out of the orifice in which they were deposited. most commonly used to refer to sucking out semen after anal sex.
Oh,
I was right.
Really, Richard, here's I didn't hear that story.
Butt sex goblins.
I almost prefer hamster.
Sounds safer.
I would have called that a pit.
Hamster.
I would have called that a piss infected cum bubble.
What do you think of those bros over at Newbie? At the Noob Tube channel? They're all right guys, dude. I'm a noob myself. I'm part of the crew. I officially am like noob crew all the way. I mean, I got stickers and all that shit around, but I don't know. He does a different type of stream than I do, but it's good stuff. I mean, you know, it's good stuff. They're good people over there, Josh and Chuck and all them. And Chuck is actually the guy that introduced me and Adam, Plummet FPV. So I can't say nothing bad about that. And I got to go down and hang out down in Texas 2 years ago with them and fly for like 4 or 5 days, just hanging out, drinking some booze, this or that, eating food, grub, flying, all that shit. So they're good people, man. Yeah, they're good people over there at the Noob Crew. FPV Noob Crew.
No,
Yep.
I'm fans of the FPV Noob Tube too. You
Cheers,
know,
cheers to
Well,
FPV Noob Tube.
they're just a little bit different than us.
Cheers to the Noob Tube.
And
My
for
only
some
two
reason,
straps
I
I got
like
right
hanging
now.
out with you guys better than us. You know.
The Noob Crew.
Oh yeah, Noob Crew. That's right.
FPV Noob Crew. Yeah, they're all right people though, man. They're good people. Me and Adam found like Chris and all them MD95 over the drone network at the time. And then it became the drone hub and all that split up and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I found you guys through MD.
Yeah.
You know, MD95.
That's how it was.
That's how I found all you guys.
All through connection, and then now MD's kind of like helping with the Noob Crew show, doing like the builds and this and that and everything. So it's good. It's all FPV community. It doesn't matter, you know, all the other bullshit. It's not about that. It's just about helping people in the hobby get in. And that's what the Noob Crew was founded on, is trying to be a platform that any noob can come in, ask some questions, and they'll help you get up in the air, basically. And that, you know, they don't have to feel like over in Rotor Riot page and Facebook where you're going to get blown out for asking a stupid question.
Which means a lot.
Get that over in the Noob Crew.
That means a lot, yeah.
And so that's where they went with that. So it's been a great time over there. I still hang with them, and I'm disappointed in some things, you know, like I don't have a wrench over in the YouTube and whatnot. It's like they think I dissed them or something or left them or something because I do my own stream, and it's not like that, you know. They do theirs on Wednesday nights. I do mine on Thursday nights. There's a reason for it. That way I can be there for their streams too.
Well, they're kind of sporadic, and plus it's kind of late when they usually start, and
yeah, they start at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern.
I think 9 o'clock usually, but
yeah, I think it's 9 o'clock that they're going for now. Just it's been kind of a fluctuant back and forth because they were working with trying to have Crystal's crazy corner and this and that and not interfere with her as well. So Wednesday nights is a crazy night for live streaming for FPV community. I'll tell you what, man, there is so much going on Wednesday nights. I found myself this week like 3 or 4 chat windows open on different streams going on at the same time, trying to keep up with different stuff. I was listening over the Noob Crew, and I didn't do anything. I didn't type nothing, whatever. And they were talking about giveaways, and I heard them saying stuff that there wasn't many people in the giveaway. So I went ahead, threw my name in there. I got some more straps coming from Chuck now. One this week, so that's all good. Adam says he's got a ton of straps. If they're noob straps, I'm going to hit him up, man. I'm going to beat him. Holding out. You better not have a bunch of noob straps. He's supposed to give he needs to start giving them away on the different shows.
The original noob straps I got were badass.
The original straps were different from the ones that they've got now.
Do what?
I think the original straps that they got are different than the ones that they've got now. And I don't have any of the originals left. I've broke all mine or given them away.
I've yet to break one of the originals.
Mm-hmm. The buckle is what I broke on the originals, I think. Or it was either the buckle or I ripped it right where it's sewn by the buckle, and it ripped there. But
I got you.
It took a lot of abuse, dude. It was on my Alien for like a year and a half before it finally broke.
Did you break any frames on the Alien before the strap broke?
Well, break or damage?
Oh, okay, well.
I mean, I've flown some pretty rough frames, brother. You talk about when you say break or damage, I ask that because they say the test on a frame for durability and flexibility is like this.
Wow, that's pretty wiggly.
Get what I'm saying, Ed? So I beat some frames up pretty good, man. I'll still fly some rough frames, bro. That one,
yeah, that one looks like it needs a little stiffening up to me.
Yeah, I got another set of arms for that frame yet. I just haven't replaced them yet. I've been waiting for one of them to snap. I don't fly it much because it's a racer rig, and it's just a racer rig. There's no DV. I mean, it's basic. There's no extras, no place to mount a FPV cam, you know, for your GoPro or anything. So it's usually when I'm just flying around and I got a few packs left and I want to race around or, you know, things like that. Me and Adam get into the trees. I'll bring it out or whatever, but it's one that I don't mind beating up either. I'll smash that. That thing will smash hard when it smashes. I guarantee it. That's a no regrets quad right there. I had been running the darn what are the Night Fury props on there, but those arms are so weak and wobbly now. Those Night Fury props get they get like a whirl in the darn prop anymore because they're so wobbly, man. They're aggressive.
Drone Pool has a question. Brother Dan has a question.
What else would I need? FPV, visionfpv.com collections. Uh-oh.
That's a pig fighting a dog.
TBS Crossfire Micro. That will get you set up with one quad right there.
That little pig's on
That's
it.
all you need. If you've got a QX7 already and you want to go to Crossfire, that right there is exactly what I'm running. That might even be a second edition receiver, which is even better. Yep, V2 micro. So it might be the second edition or special edition, which is better. It's supposed to have a little bit better telemetry and whatnot. That's the receiver for that's normally $30 right now, $33. And then that Crossfire module, if you buy it individually by itself somewhere, you'll get it for somewhere around $100 anyway. So $100. It's showing sold out right now though, but that's all you would need. A receiver, the TX to plug into your QX7, and then that little chip with the 4 pins that's in the middle. That's the upgrade for the QX7 if you want to do the Crossfire upgrade. So that it runs with full telemetry and smoothness, and it's versus you're talking the difference of 24 milliseconds to like 8 milliseconds. Milliseconds is the difference of the lag. That's how much difference. Some say it's noticeable. If you're a racer, it's really noticeable. If you're a freestylist, it's not noticeable. To me, it isn't, unless you're doing super long range, which I don't see drone pool doing super long range. So I wouldn't worry about the telemetry so much as far as the upgrade for the QX7. Have you done the upgrade on yours, Rob?
What's that?
Have you added the extra chip to your QX7 for the Crossfire?
I got an X9D.
Oh, okay. So you don't need to.
Or X9D SE.
Yeah. X9 or the I think the QX7 still needs it too, because I haven't done it. Yeah,
I didn't do shit.
The X9 doesn't. The QX7 supposedly does.
Yeah, I didn't do shit. That's why I bought an X9D in the beginning, is I could already.
Oh, and you got the full Crossfire too.
Well, it's the light, but yeah, I predicted that I was going to want to upgrade to this, so I bought the X9D.
Mm-hmm.
Cool looking radio, Rob.
Love my radio. It's my baby.
You paid an extra $15 for that color scheme on there, bro.
Yeah, my wife's got one too. My son's got one too. We each got the different hydro dips. Yeah. Well, you want to see my? You got your radio?
I thought about doing my own hydro dip just to play around, but I'm like, man, that's a lot of work. Take that radio apart, hydro dip, wait for it to dry.
I hear you there, Mike.
That's a pain in the butt.
This radio right here is 3 years old, and I want to point out how pristine it is. I'll show you my wife's.
Well, it's nice to see that you have a
Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, she's got some missing switches, and it's kind
like
of low.
that, I'd rather have hers than yours, but can you get that in a green? That would be the way. If you could get that scheme in a green, I'd be sold.
Yeah, my favorite colors are green and purple too. You know why I got this flashy motherfucker? I'm usually not flashy, but that reminds me of a buggy in Borderlands. That I used to.
All the colors on that are Borderlands straight out, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why I got it, because it reminded me of Borderlands. Thank you.
Well, hey guys, man, we went like longer than we did, and it's time to get a refill. So I guess that means we're gonna kill it. You didn't drink.
All right. Well, cheers, everybody. Thanks to everybody that came in. It was a pleasure being here as always, Mike. Rob, cheers, brother.
Rob, nice having you. Unfortunately, Adam didn't make it tonight. Edge is still working, so he couldn't make it. Sound like Indigo Rhino's out job or house hunting and stuff like that. So, we'll get some people in.
I'm pretty sure I called it early on that Adam was never going to make it.
I knew that when he texted me. He's like,
okay.
That's why I showed you guys. I was like, anyway. But if you guys want to join the chat sometime, feel free. Be prepared. I'll throw the link in the weeks, so you guys can come on. So, make plans if you want to and share with us what you've got going on or anything else. We appreciate y'all for coming in, and we'll see you next week on the Whistle Stops. Enjoy, guys. Be safe.
After a while, crocodiles.